Oh, it certainly makes some noises at you.
Yeah.
Certainly makes some noises at you. Hi, guys.
Hey!
Camera's a little dark. I'm going to turn her up a little bit.
Mess with stuff. We have, we're playing Walking Dead today. Pretty cool, I guess.
We are killing some zombies.
You wanted it red?
We're killing some zombies. Is the chat box working? Come on, what's the chat box doing?
What's white look like? I just want to see the difference.
Oh, I guess it is. Yeah, the zombies are because spooky zombies tonight.
Red's good.
Zombies were courtesy of Bo and Little. He made our versions of
Pizza's here,
zombies.
Guys. We're gonna
He made our faces into zombies. I'll check to make sure the chat box is working here. There it is. Well, it's a little small. It's a little small.
Insane.
Make the font a little bit bigger. Okay. Okay.
Alright.
There we go.
Player 2.
Hey! Yeah, we're zombies. We're zombies now.
Cool.
That was because of Bo and Little. He did that dang thing. Hey, Free Mars. Oh yeah, Dragger. These two ladies are gonna eat some pizza. Pizza time. I'm gonna play.
Ooh, did you get pepperoni?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Too bad it's a square slice. Yeah, I forgot this is like old school skill shot. You don't have to actually.
my hangriness.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Whoa. I just realized what you were talking about with the prison being rainbows.
Yes, the prison is rainbow colors. I don't know if you noticed that, the prison lights. This is gonna be... Should I not eat on stream?
You do whatever you want. It's your channel.
Ah!
All right. Classic.
Zombies are
Classic
hungry.
right through
We're
the,
hungry.
The ding dang old pops right up into the poop chute. That's what I'm calling the Jane. Not Jane.
That's what I'm calling the Jane.
Calling the Jane tonight. The poop chute. Sorry.
Wow.
You're not a poop chute.
Of course she's not.
I did see your prize pic, Jaded. Thank you so much for posting that. If you guys haven't seen it, Jaded posted some pictures of some swag, hot nudge swag on some pinballs last night.
Ooh.
Super cool.
That's cool.
It's super cool. Pizza looks good, you guys. Is it good?
It is good.
Oh, good.
It's alright. You want to buy it? You want a piece?
No, that's okay. It smells yeasty. It's like yeasty.
Huh. Well, pizza has yeast.
Yeah, but it's like, like the different crusts have different smells. Yeah, Bex, we're on Walking Dead. So Jane had to say goodbye to the AIQ that she was renting. So she decided she needed to get Borged. So she Borged herself up with the Borgiest game of Borgtown. This game is fun and mean, as it should be.
This outlaying.
Farewell, Living Avengers. Hello, Undead Avengers. Exactly, Undead Avengers. Both me and Anna haven't played this at all, so you guys are watching us warm up.
We're gonna do a lot of warm up on stream today. Hope that's alright with everyone. I haven't played this game in months, so.
I haven't played this game in over a year.
Has it been over a year? Probably.
Yeah. Because, if you think about it, did you play it at, I don't think it was set up when Logan was open for like 4 seconds. Ooh, come back.
Yeah.
And then before that, we've been in quarantine for 10 plus months. So, yeah, a year. His head just exploded.
Yeah, this one's been making the rounds. It's got a lot of different names on the scoreboard. For now.
Wolf is coming for your AIQ flips. Apparently.
Oh no.
Your soul gem.
I saw that.
69 is the number to get, you would think. Right.
The most that I ever 72, I think, was the record on the game. But then one of the code updates reset the scores, so that's how I got away with my 68. But it's tough. It's tough on a pro.
It's tough, no matter what, I think.
Yeah, but I think there's some, like, not that this is easy either. I think Carl did some special thing on the premium where, like, you didn't even have to flip at all in order to beat Soul Gem mode.
I'm used to playing Kate's Walking Dead. This one feels floatier than hers.
I'm gonna have to watch this stream.
Oh! Well, that was dumb.
I know how to play this game in a tournament or whatever, but I don't really know how to get to the wizard modes and get the huge scores that I see people do. So I'm looking forward to learning how all the modes work and all that stuff.
About wrenching during the quarantine is really good.
Yeah.
To
You
learn a game.
get to learn it. One big warm-up, yep. Play Walking Dead again someday when my ego stops hurting. Yeah, Walking Dead can be pretty cruel. When you do well, you like feel like it's like special when you do really well because you're just like, oh, that was hard and I did good and it feels good. But it's so few and far between for me that it's just like.
I was telling them that I got to Horde on the first day that I had it here, and I had never done that before. And now I'm afraid that it's going to be like the first and last time I've ever done it.
That's not. No, it won't. Sorry, are we loud? This fancy mic seems kind of loud.
Did I move it back into the correct?
Yeah, I think it looks like it's in the right spot.
Bop, 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 bop. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks fine.
I don't know what to do.
Double check the sound stuff because the red mic was tickling the reds.
The red mic?
Bit. Or the
Mike, it's okay, I got it.
God, what is wrong with me today? I can't speak.
I can't speak either.
I
didn't get a lot of sleep
of
last
the bride. I can't speak.
I love the don't tilt nudge instead thing instead of
You
don't
like that?
open dead inside thing I just saw. And although I read it don't nudge tilt instead and I was like,
Yes.
interesting.
That's
Okay, I can
actually,
take it both ways.
Will Little said the same thing to me. He's like, people are gonna read it as don't
Don't nudge.
tilt or don't nudge, tilt instead. I'm like, but that's what it looks like. It's the doors.
Yep.
It's painted on there.
Yep.
Oh, do you see how floaty this shit is? God, they keep getting that.
Uh-huh. Well, that was that game.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have it.
Oh, you got an extra ball. Nice job.
How do you get the extra ball again? Like, how
I
do
think
you
it's a
get
number
it?
of walkers that you get.
Oh, yeah.
Like 10 or something?
And how do you get walkers?
They're at each. They're little.
They're the little flashing white shots.
Okay. Hey, Brian Tessier. Sorry we're eating.
Hey, Brian.
So yeah, we're playing Walking Dead for the first time in over a year. I don't know it very well, so it's going to be quite a learning day. Rebecca is killing me. This is ball 3, so she has won.
Looks like she played one mode.
Oh, barf. It's because I have to lock in those drop target shots again. Well, we're gonna play again. Jane, you want to play this one?
But I hope everyone has seen us as zombies over here on the right.
Yes, thank you again, Bo and Little, for
yes, Bo and Little.
hand drew each of our faces and then zombified us, all within a day, which is
It's pretty great.
pretty fucking impressive.
Looks like someone got to my brain before I turned.
Well, yeah, because
But-
you are so smart. I bet you're tasty. I bet you're uber tasty.
Well, that's sweet.
This is gonna be a fun, aggravating night. This stream will be legendary. I mean, I hope that's true, but I'm also a little scared if that comes true. See how ragey people feel.
Yeah.
Oh, Yoki? I'm missing them all.
Luckily, we just got some snacks, so we won't be
God,
as
darn it.
ready to fly off the
Yeah.
handle. Before?
Jane said that she was feeling a little hangry prior to, like,
Yeah.
we hadn't even started yet.
like a
We were like,
zombie.
okay, we're almost ready. And then she's like, I am not in the mood. We're like, oh, shit.
That pizza better get here. But now I'm fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Open up some wine. Relax with some zombies.
You're doing
Yeah.
some things. You got CDC mode going?
Hell yeah.
What's happening?
Do you know how to get the mode started, girl?
I don't really remember.
Oh,
You gotta hit the drop targets down. You gotta do a full bank of drop targets and you gotta hit the thing.
But isn't it better to get a multi-ball to put those drops? Those are hard drops to get down.
Well, yeah.
Yes, but you wanna start in modes, because modes are pretty worth a decent amount in this game.
Okay.
I'm so used to playing this game in tournaments where they don't let you start the modes during the multi-ball, which is makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. Well,
But
it's still not easy, yeah.
Easier.
Ooh, that one counted. Hell yeah.
Nice. Extra balls lit, baby.
Get up there. Shit.
Oh god. That outlane over there on the fucking left, man. So big. Okay, then your next mode, you have to hit them twice. Jeez, this game is hard.
But you get that bloodbath, and there's good. You
Okay,
get the
how do you
edible
get
during bloodbath.
How do you do
Once
that?
you collected food,
Okay.
weapons, and what is it? First aid.
Bicycle bitch.
Yeah. Those are the drop
So yeah,
hits, right?
once you've cleared,
No?
so that's why you always want to make sure that you're
Okay, right.
you're locking in
I
the
remember
ones
that.
that you want
Okay.
before you knock them down, because otherwise you'll just never get there if you keep getting the same
Nice first ball.
Thanks.
the same
job.
thing over. Are we just doing 2 players?
Yeah. Is that alright?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, it's
Tired.
so bright. I know, it takes a minute to get used to. It's like, Walking Dead is usually pretty dark, so it's
Yeah.
pretty bright. Plenty of other ways the game can screw you over, yeah. Bloodbath is great. So, the drop targets, but you obviously have to, you have to complete them
Yeah.
just to light the modes, but then you have to complete each, you have to hit the drops when a different,
Thing is lit.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa!
Weapons is crossbow.
My first ball of the day.
See, so the first dude goes to the prison. That's why, when I got prison multi-ball in the last game, I was just kind of surprised, because I was like, why did I get prison? But I guess I didn't realize that first aid counted towards prison, so
Oh.
that's good to know. I didn't know that.
I don't understand this. What they do?
Yeah.
A lot of people on this game also like to try and lock in their prison and start it as soon
That's
as you
true. I
can
forgot about
while
that.
your ball save is on, if you're not playing in a tournament
Yeah.
where ball save isn't turned on, because so many Walking Deads that magnet.
I have another piece?
This one actually seemed okay, but the
Thank
magnet is not nice.
Yeah. It will throw it straight down the middle
Yeah.
every once in a while. Nope, now it's
Almost
a good
there.
one. Well, I'm gonna have to pay attention when somebody does collects weapons or food or
Oh,
whatever.
come on.
She just got a. What did she get down there?
Oh, thank God.
What's that?
Oh, that's
almost got really
counting.
mad.
Oh, the weapon.
I mean,
The one underneath the weapon.
Those are your walker counts.
Okay.
So it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like
10,
ghosts.
20. Yep. It's
Yeah.
a lot like the ghosts. And I think you can get last man standing with 100 of them or something. I don't know.
okay, so I'm gonna try and see if I can lock in first aid. Whoops, I missed. Missed again.
Oh no. We would never disable the magnet. That would change the entire. If somebody that. I didn't even know that was.
said
I didn't
that?
know that was possible, and now I'm like, did somebody else who had this game ever disable the magnet?
Oh.
We're not
Don't you
disabling
dare.
the magnets. We're not changing the settings.
No way.
In any way. I'm sure no one did. I'm
No
just
one
saying.
did.
We would never.
Right.
Also, you know about these guys here, these little X's, they're like multipliers of a shot, so you can switch them from side to side, and then if it rolls over your multiplier and then you hit a shot, it's multiplied.
I think you have another ball.
You do.
I do have
What I do, and I could be wrong, but I do feel like this game is kind of one of those that you can do a lot in one ball.
You really can't.
If you are behind in the tournament or whatever,
definitely
you can
seen it
turn
happen.
things around pretty quickly.
I've had it
good
happen
ball.
to me. Where I was like, oh, I have a... Oh, Jesus.
Like, oh, I've got a huge lead.
Like, oh, I've got a pretty decent
Such a
lead.
mean
And then somebody
game.
just gets a really good, like, barn going. And then you're like, oh, well, there that
Stacks
goes.
their bloodbath with Well
Yeah.
Walker and Prison
You're like, oh, okay.
and has the modes going. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
You can stack all those together?
what?
Yes, you can. Yeah, but you only if you start bloodbath first, I believe.
Hey,
You
start
can
Bloodbath first
bring
and
in
then
the
you'll get
others.
Prison at the same time.
But you can't get bloodbath if you start Prison first. I think.
Okay.
I think that's true. Someone's gonna
That's
keep us
something
honest.
I'm gonna.
Somebody will
Or
keep us
forget.
honest. Somebody will keep us honest. How's everybody's weekend going? Everybody doing okay? Bored. Yeah, I got bored. You see, I finally got that first aid locked in, and then I got bored. Fucking bored.
This is a board machine?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Can't you tell?
No, I don't know.
He's got that, Well, now, the one thing about this one...
He doesn't have the double lanes.
Yeah, he usually has the double lanes. Yeah, but they're wide out lanes. They feel wide.
They're very wide.
Walker and Prison do not stack. Any other two multiples
Okay.
stack.
Oh, but you
Any
can
order.
be.
It snowed in Texas? That's weird.
I saw that. So you were like driving in the snow all day today, or yesterday?
That doesn't seem right. When was the last time it snowed in Texas? Did everyone just like forget how to drive and
accidents everywhere.
yeah?
Oh my god! At the first snow anywhere, even in places that actually get snow.
Bloodbath is lit.
Except I fucked it up.
You still got another ball, right?
Do I? Oh, that's
Yeah, it's
ball
ball. Oh, that's ball three.
three. Okay. I got next time. These games go quick. Look at that funny guy with the snow on his face.
Yeah, reminds us of us. Reminds me of
Ooh,
us.
do you have all season tires? Do you make that face when it snows?
I just make that face every day. That's my normal.
Yeah, I got zombie leggings on. I tried to wear the most zombiest outfit that I have. I'll show you guys in a second.
Yeah, I didn't even think about wearing a zombie
My
outfit.
shirt is shredded and I got zombie leggings on.
Yeah. She looks pretty cool.
Oh boy, I might.
Did you guys notice that Anna is wearing red glasses just
Yeah.
like her zombie head?
I did that on purpose.
Good.
I'm
With a ton of snow, we drove back from Dallas from a driving concert. Yeah, you guys can do it. Ooh, yeah, I saw the driving concert. That sounds cool. 3 years or so since the last snow. When I was living in Jacksonville when I was younger, we got snow, like the first time that Jacksonville had ever gotten snow. And it was just like, it was barely a dusting, and everyone was like freaking out. They're just like, school's canceled. The whole day is canceled. Everybody's gonna die because it's snowing in Florida. It was like insane. And then we like took pictures of our house. It was like what we would consider like a dust, a light dusting of things. But like if you think about it, they're not prepared to have like salt. They don't have any trucks. They don't have any means of doing it.
Damn it.
But your ball save was still on.
Lots of boogie boards and sluts. So I'm starting in Texas, and I moved to Texas with my exes. Ages ago, I used to live in Michigan. First year in Texas, it snowed for the first time. Yeah, you did bring it. It's all your fault, Jaded. You brought the snow to Texas.
I need to.
Where in Michigan did you live before you lived in Texas? I'm curious. Schools are getting canceled tomorrow. I don't know, man.
Probably school.
You live in places that get snow and like they should be canceled and they're not. Like when we lived in Kalamazoo, it was just like I cannot believe there's like 6
Yeah.
feet on the ground and they still haven't canceled yet.
It's weird
So
thinking about that because I never went to. I went to school when there was
Adrian.
snow, but
Okay.
not when I was like, not that I can remember.
Yeah.
Like,
So I lived in Frostburg, Maryland for middle school, like 6th through 8th grade. We lived in Frostburg, Maryland, which was in western Maryland, kind of right at that thin part of Maryland that like butts up to West Virginia. And the snow there was insane. I think we got 190 inches of snow one year. The snow drifts to our house was so wide, like you literally, because our house is on a hill and it kind of got this cross breeze. So the snow drift got so tall that you could walk on the snow up to our roof. The first story roof, because it was so tall. We actually, as kids, we created a tunnel underneath it so that we could crawl through to the front door. It was crazy. I when I walked to the bus stop, so there would be like a coating of ice, so like it would snow and then it would kind of like melt a little bit and then it would harden overnight, and so you'd have this like coating of ice on the snow, so you could like walk really dainty on the snow, but if you stepped too hard you would fall in and you would literally, the snow would be above, like, I mean, I was in 7th grade, so I was shorter than I am now, but it went up to above my knee.
Dang.
And so I would just be like, and then you'd be like,
Can't get out.
yeah, well, the UP in Michigan is just like bonkers.
Solid snow all the time.
Bonkers snow. They get a lot of lake effect snow though in like central western Michigan. My mom will always be like, "Oh, it's snowing here," and I was just like, "Oh, that's from us, but we didn't get it. It just like built up over the lake and then dumped on Michigan."
Yep, I've gone off the road trying to drive back from Michigan along the lake in just complete whiteout conditions.
Oh my god, and it's so terrifying too, because it's just like you can only see, like, if there's somebody in front of you, you can see these 2 little red dots, and you can't see where the road, like what lane is what, and so you're just kind of like slow and steady. It's terrifying. I one time had a thing. What's going on here?
I'm having trouble.
What is happening?
Sorry.
Walking Dead and talking about scary things.
Yeah, we're talking about snow. Snow. Oh, once you learn how to drive in Michigan, you can drive anywhere. That's true.
That's true. I believe that absolutely.
True. My first car, so I actually technically lived in the burbs of Illinois, but my first car was a Ford Probe, and it was a stick shift. So when I started to learn how to drive, I had to learn like to basically start from second gear when it's super icy and snowy, because if you start in first, you'll just kind of like spin your tires around. But it was so wide and low to the ground that it was really shitty in snow. It was horrible. And then I moved to Michigan with the same car, and I was just like, this car sucks. So I had to get something else.
I have to believe in myself. I hope for a mode. But
You're excited and nervous if work sends you back to Michigan. If it sent you back to Michigan, where in Michigan would it send you, Bex? Yeah, the mic is in a weird spot. We can kind of push it that way. So it's like... Actually, I might be able to. So you can put something in there if you want.
okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Okay.
The tense music the whole time.
Intense.
Gotta
Oh,
fight
you know
back.
what?
Gotta remember to
I
fight
fucking
back
forgot to
against
turn
this
my camera to 60 frames per second. Only yours is at 60.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. We're streaming at 30 frames per second, you guys.
Oh no.
Blasphemous.
Can we fix it?
Flying to Traverse. Ooh. Traverse City gets a lot of snow.
Yeah.
That is some North Michigan action. Like, they start getting snow in October, and then they don't see the ground until
Okay, what do I do
March.
with the barn here?
or
You gotta
April
keep hitting
sometimes.
that loop shot
Oh, Jesus.
over and over and over.
It's really
It's fun.
lucrative if you can do it.
It gets worth
Nice
more every
points if
time.
you can get it, and if you get it.
Get control of the steering wheel!
No, yep, you just gotta fight for your life on this
Oh my god.
well-themed game.
I'm not doing great at barn.
It's okay. You can add more time with the drop targets too if you lock in another.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's always frustrating when you start a mode and then you can't hit the shots. So annoying.
Yep, you got more time.
God damn it.
I mean, You wanted that. You wanted.
Know
you
what
want
to
more
do
time.
in a fishtail. Great skill to have. In fishtails?
Alright, whatever.
Is that what? I don't get it. Dragger, explain yourself.
She just wants to get. All
Oh,
the
in
time
your
in
car,
this mode.
Fishtails. I thought you were talking about Fishtails the game. I was like, why are you talking about Fishtails? We're playing walking.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Should we all
Definitely.
play together? Or
Sure.
Yeah.
Which do you want to do two? I don't know.
I mean, it's fine. We can do one or two, whatever you want. You dealer's choice.
Let's all play together.
Okay.
I think it's more fun.
Is the score cam bright enough? It seems a little dark. Let me see if I can brighten this up a little bit.
I'm gonna go first.
Let me see. Can I switch with you for a second? The score looks a little dark to me sometimes. Bump it up a little.
Bump it up.
Hey, Doc. How you doing? How we doing? Sunday, bloody Sunday.
Okay, now I can make the shot. Stupid world.
Ooh.
Gonna get
Girl.
Gonna get a little mad.
Girl.
Tilted.
Yeah, that was a pretty obs tilt.
I'll go.
That was a pretty obs tilt.
Alright.
I thought you were gonna get away with it for a minute.
I did too.
Just dot at the end. Just got you at the end. Fishtails is just ramp shots over and over and over. Love the game, but it's pretty one-dimensional. Yeah, I mean, you've got that monster shot, though, that you can get. And then you've got that fun multi-ball, which is I mean, I used to always, like, there was a forum, I think, on Facebook that was, like, trying to have people mention, like, okay, what are the things, I think it was talking about multi-ball, but I like to just broaden the scope a little bit. Like, what are the horrible moments in pinball that are, like, almost guaranteed to drain? One of the most notorious ones is when you get multi-ball and fishtails, and then the really cool feed spits it out on the side, and like literally like one after another the balls go into the drain.
No.
On this game, it's the prison if the magnet doesn't work, or like just drops it instead of like doing a little ricochet thing, and then plunging right into those pops, man. This feed right here where the ball kind of shimmies out here.
Yeah.
Woo, is it terrifying? Any walking that I have to play in a tournament, I'm just like, well, fuck, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
I think the whole thing is trying to figure out how to read that. Be like, okay, if it's traveling along this at this speed, I better know now and bump it right.
Like,
Because it's like you can mitigate it if you know.
Feed, you can just let it like dead bounce on one side here. And then sometimes you get a not so nice one. Oops.
Hot Nudge is not a threesome, but today we are, because this is Jane. She's our special guest. She's
Jane is like
very often a guest.
Honorary
hot nudger.
She's a honorary
We're
hot
gonna
nudger.
make just zombies of me and Anna.
No way.
No
way.
We're at my
Jane needs to
home
be a zombie.
right now on a game that I just rented.
Jane can come and go as she pleases. It's actually kind of the
I'm not
perfect
locked
thing.
into Hot Nudge.
Yeah, it's kind of perfect because she doesn't have to do it. She doesn't have to do it if she doesn't want to, which is nice.
I always want to though, but
I think this is like.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't barf. Ah, sorry.
Holy shit. Let's try to
I
see.
just keep. I'm like taller, so it's like I'm trying to make it straighter.
Oh god.
Is that okay?
yeah. I mean, yeah.
I just look like we're like
You have to sit up.
sitting.
Oh.
Yeah, that's better.
That's
What do you want? Oh yeah, CDC. Well, CDC.
No.
That's a very specific thing. Apparently, it's like you hit the CDC ramp once, and then you hit all the other shots.
Yeah, it's
and
like-
then you hit the CDC ramp
Yeah.
again, and then there's like a way to make it worth a lot, and I don't know. I don't.
Yeah.
I will know before I give this game up. However,
You
I
will know.
exactly the answer to these questions.
So wait, what are the other notorious things in games? Like, I mean, like, okay, if I'm gonna have to play this game in a tournament, what is the shot that's horrible that I hate? That's like, oh my god, I hate this. Quack. Let's leave CDC strats for homework. Hi, Goran. How you doing?
Hey, Seance and Adams.
Seance, okay.
I love Seance. So many people.
I love
like
that knock.
It's great, and it does 2 knocks the second time. Yeah. Start barn, hit barn 3 times.
You won't get last in your group. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, well.
Usually call those shots BS shots because they result in unnecessary drains. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Ulrico.
Anna, when am I joining what?
Oh god, the fucking plunge on Star Wars. That is the one reason why I hate that game so much. Like, oh yeah, let's plunge directly into a target that'll make it go. Hate it.
This plunge is worse.
Well, yeah, I hate this plunge too.
Yeah. This plunge is worse. VR poker, I know. I want to do VR poker, Goran. I actually just downloaded it today. So I will look into it.
Left out lane on Star Wars. The auto plunge on Star Wars is notoriously horrible. Like, never let it plunge for you on Star Wars. Because when it does, it either hits the target banks and then goes out of control, or it doesn't have enough oomph and it'll just peter out into some bullshit.
Okay, so she started Bicycle Girl. How did she do that?
So that's a couple. She's in. Is this barn? This is barn, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. So they're coming out of a barn.
So Bicycle Girl is a hurry up on the left ramp, and then once you start it, you have to hit it again to lock in that shot, and then every left ramp you hit is that amount.
Interesting. Okay.
So when you start it, it's a countdown hurry up.
Yeah.
Star Wars plunge is awful. Yes, I agree. I agree. I'm sort of tempted to rent Star Wars because I kind of like need to not hate it so much. Like, am I giving away too much where I'm like in a tournament and somebody like, well, clearly play Star Wars against Rebecca because she hates it and she doesn't like to play it.
Well, yeah, now you just told him.
Well, I mean,
now you told me. I'm writing this down for later.
I would never play you in Star Wars, like anyway. Like, if I had the choice, I wouldn't play you in Star Wars.
Well, I haven't played Star Wars in over a year.
I saw your video mode at the Women's Expo tournament finals, where you were like, bloop, 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 bloop. Perfect.
It was amazing.
She got a round of applause after that. It was just everyone. It was like you know, in the dog shows when you've got like those, like the really cute dog comes out and it was like, oh, like it was like that. It was like a revered crowd. Is that the word, revered? Like reverence, like oh.
Revered. Oh, I don't know. Revered. Yeah. BK, Hot Nudge moves from home to home for streams, but we also rent tables.
We do.
But Rebecca has 3 machines at home. I have 2 machines, and Jane has 2 machines, and those are the main places we go.
And we rotate, because we rotate the games out. It provides a lot of variety.
Yeah, because the renting really helps out.
Also, you know, especially in the quarantine, you know, not only are we getting pinball machines, but we're also helping out one of our favorite local operators who is not making any money whatsoever with all the places closed. Like he's not making anything from on location places. So
yeah,
it feels good to also be like, hey man, I'm gonna throw some money to the guy who keeps the pinball machines running, and was one of the best operators in this town. So shout out to Gavin's Game Service, and if you're in Chicago and you want a game, you can rent it from him. He'll come, he'll set it up. Anytime you have a problem, you can't see that at all. We'll put it in our Discord if you want. If you're interested, we can put it in our Discord. Getaway video mode or Star Wars video mode. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting.
What's the getaway video mode again? Is
it's
that
like the driving.
Oh yeah, you're like want to stay on a line and then yeah.
I like this. I don't know the getaway one as much, so I'm not gonna talk about it. But the Star Wars one is fun, and it's like one of the only modern games that has a video mode.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
Right? The LCD. It's like the only LCD.
Yeah. Oh well, no, there's a video mode in Oh, well, that's DMD. Ghostbusters has a video mode.
Yeah, but I don't think there's another LCD video
That is,
mode.
I never even noticed that, but that's true. Like, there's no video mode in Deadpool. There's no video mode in Elvira or AIQ, Turtles.
Yeah, they don't like them anymore. I mean, they're probably harder to make. I mean, they're making... it's like a video game within a video game, so...
Yeah, helping the operator. Thanks, Doc. I mean, it's clearly we get something out of it, obviously. But but Gavin's a good dude, and he works hard. He travels all over Chicago area.
Next game, it's on. Next game.
I know. I'm doing horrible in this game right
time.
now.
You're doing great, Jane.
Oh,
James
I didn't even get a multi. So, but it can. it's about to start.
Okay, you're
I'm
getting better.
I'm feeling it again. This is my, well, whatever, third game we just played. This is our third game already.
Yeah.
Ooh, Junkyard Plunge. Huh.
Junkyard goes straight to the flipper, though, doesn't it? Jane?
He forgets to flip. Always doesn't realize where it's coming.
Okay, yeah.
I
It
love
is a little
Junkyard.
confusing where it comes from, but yes. I like Junkyard too.
I've never played one that doesn't break a lot though, so maybe
the junkyard at
Logan.
Hey, Life Catch.
Logan likes to break.
I miss playing lots of different
Riots.
Okay, what's
So
Riot?
I don't know.
How
Is
did
it
she get
Twitch Hits?
It's that inside shot next to
the
prison.
the tower shot, right?
Oh, that's a mode.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think it might be Switch Hit related, which is why it's like a popular one for having a multi-ball.
Okay.
But I could be completely wrong. I think tunnel is you hit the tunnel shot and then you hit all
is
the
a
other
pro.
shots and then the tunnel shot again.
This is a pro, right?
This is a
premium
pro.
has
Yeah,
the-
it has the crossbow
Yeah.
and the ramp goes up and
Oh yeah, right.
all that.
I've barely ever played the.
Man, that
premium.
shot's hard.
But I don't play this game very much at all.
I'm really glad that I chose to
Yeah,
use it now. I was really sad
good
to
choice.
see
It's definitely a good choice.
see AIQ get packed up and taken out because it was born here. It was taken out of the box
Yeah.
here, and it's been here for over 2 months, or it had been. And I was like, oh, what have I done? But now I'm excited.
No, this is cool because I need
Plays
to
very-
learn this game.
Very differently. Except actually, it has one thing in common, which is the importance of the side drop targets, which I think is definitely
That's
an
true.
influence.
That's
was an
interesting,
influence.
yeah.
Because not a lot of games work this way. Like, well, maybe they do, and I'm just wrong. But locking in that value and then having to clear all of the drops in order to collect it is a
Yeah.
huge part of Avengers as well.
That Matrix thing. Mm-hmm. Which I never figured out. But I'm slowly figuring out how to
This
play.
ricochet on the fucking ramps, man. It's killing me. It's because I'm not used to like games that have the ramp start so early of late.
Yeah,
What do you mean the ramp starts so early?
it, like so low on the
Like,
playfield.
look at where arena starts.
I
Yeah.
see. Sorry, it's like right
when
there.
was the last game you can think of where the ramp starts here?
I kind of feel like Led Zeppelin might have a ramp that starts that early.
Led Zeppelin is actually still kind of further back in the playfield.
Led Zeppelin's ramps are crazy.
Well, there's the left one, and that's
The loop-de-loo ramps though are pretty cool.
They're tiny.
I've only got to play like 1 or 2 games. I had to go to Dead Flip for
For a second yesterday.
a minute, and I was just like, well, let me just play this game for a second.
But it was cool. I got to play it. But no, the ramps reminded me of Houdini width.
yeah, they're really narrow.
Very narrow. I'm like, Jesus. They're really cramming them in here.
Ooh,
Ooh. Okay. Slow your roll, girl.
I mean that sound, that danger sound is perfect. Perfect.
Which weapon is she on, and how did she get it? How did that happen?
I don't know.
Okay.
Like I said, I got
I got it.
Ord
She got it lit.
for the first time, and I've never done it before, and I don't.
Oh, Shadow does have a low left ramp, Moody. That's right.
The new Dead Flip Studio is basically the same distance away from all of us,
Yeah, it's very close.
but which is still close.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's not that close.
It's not walkable.
but it's like
Anna and I live very close.
We
So
are
I think
walkable.
the weapons have something to do with combos.
Oh. Can anyone tell us if the weapons have anything to do with combos?
You know who's really good at doing that is Kate. We should get her on the horn. We should just have
The
her.
owner of a premium.
The owner of a premium Walking Dead. Which
Amazing
I told her, I was
player.
like, well, you could always just like trade your sell your Walking Dead. She's never.
I'd buy it though. I would.
She loves that game. She loves that game so much.
Oh, you get your weapons by doing well in modes.
Or other things.
Or
I love
other-
when I see that in roll sheets. It's like, get some number of a thing. Do this somehow.
Yeah.
Boy, do I love vague rule sets.
She hates that.
I mean, it's fun to figure stuff out. But I go to the rule set when I'm like, what? How do I? And then it's like, oh, nobody knows. Like, for example, how the hyperspace hurry up actually works and is counted score-wise on Star Wars. That's everyone's homework. If you can figure out like an actual mathematical formula to tell me how the hyperspace hurry up value is created, on second ones especially, there isn't any documentation I could find on the internet, which is, you know.
Well, you could
It's a hard
void the
thing to
EULA.
find things that are like.
You could void the EULA and disassemble the code. I'll find it. If you want. But that maybe is illegal now because of their EULA. I'm not sure. Or we could use the Force. That's more legal. Let's use that.
I mean, the hyperspace hurry up thing is one of my favorite ways to score on that game, but
Yeah.
I find it funny that I don't even know exactly how it works.
Damn it! Did I just hit weapons?
Hey, Glow Skull.
Idiot. You idiot.
I mean,
Now, one
this
thing
is
I've
a great
noticed that I haven't
great
lit
theme
in any of these
integration.
games is Woodbury. I have no idea how I like Woodbury.
Yeah, me neither.
What is down there? What? Oh, that's a bat.
Underneath the.
Well, I squeaked past Jane on that last ball.
Oop, see, you can come back.
I came
And
back.
any ball.
You want to go first?
Sure.
What's a bat? Where's a bat? I don't-
Right here. Underneath.
Underneath?
Oh, yeah, I
Underneath
told
us
you
is
guys
a bat.
to show me my,
A baseball bat?
Where's
Yeah, with,
zombie
like-
leggings?
Oh,
Can you see
from
my
that
zombie leggings?
episode from
No.
that.
You gotta come over here. Come over here.
Over here?
Yeah.
Yeah, right there.
And then
It's
I'm
still
wearing
hard to
a shirt that's
see.
all ripped up.
Yeah, I like that.
Everyone
I
can
like
see your
ripped up
whole
shirt.
body right now. You could do a dance if you want.
We do have the keys this time. Oh, okay. 14 or so ways to get weapons. Settings 2 to 16-ish will give us the list. The ones that I was
okay.
setting to control it. So, interesting. I might take a look at that.
Hey, Stone River, chicken butt. Do you remember that saying?
Yes, I do.
Was it guess what? Or was it
Guess what?
guess what, chicken butt?
Yeah,
That was
so
like
dumb.
when we were 8.
Yeah.
I don't know what made Boobot
Guess
say
what?
that.
Guess why? Chicken thigh.
Yes, she has, Glow Skull says 10 out of 10 zombie outfit.
Thank you! I did it on purpose.
I wanted to wear something black and white and red to fit the theme. I mean, the lipstick is the red part.
Ah, yes.
Otherwise, I thought urban camo. That works. I just started watching or putting the show on. I only had this for a couple of days, but I thought maybe it's time to revisit the show that I stopped watching probably somewhere in season 3 or 4. I'm still not convinced that it's a good idea to revisit the show.
Yeah. You should read the graphic novels or whatever.
Oh,
That might be cool.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that though. I'll just be honest.
And plus, it probably has nothing to do with this machine. This machine was show-based, not comic-based for once.
Okay. Now I can't
Guess
hit
where
orbits.
chicken hair? That's right, Jaden.
Yep.
Chickens don't have hair, though.
Yep.
Do they?
Cool. I'm glad I started barning, not hit a wanna. Not a hit a wanna.
I did that earlier. Anna's turn.
That's fun. That's fun.
Anna's turn.
That's fun. That's fun.
And Nurse, if you want to do green, I think you have to do.
Love the
green,
game, never
color,
seen an
space
episode.
green.
Nice.
And I think that should work.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to have seen them. It doesn't help you in any way.
I mean, if you've seen a zombie movie, you know what. Like, it's not like there's specific characters that you're rescuing or anything like that. Like, it's just basically like kill zombies. That's what it is. And like, there's certain things like, yeah, there's an episode where they find half a zombie in a well, and so they put the well in there, but it doesn't mean that you have to know that.
Yeah, or Bicycle Girl is
Right.
a reference from like the first episode or something.
They pick specific zombies.
The prison is
and
like
the
where they
voice is
live.
clearly supposed to be Daryl. Is that his name?
The one with the crossbow is Daryl.
Yeah, it's supposed to be him.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
it's
it's-
big.
yeah, that's true.
That's
Now that I
him,
hear
right?
it, probably Norman Reedus.
Norman Reedus, yes.
Is this the guy? Daryl?
Is this Daryl or is this?
No, who you're pointing at that's Carl. Oh no, Carl's the kid.
Carl's the son.
Carl. And that Grimes? Is that his name?
Rick.
Rick.
Yes.
Rick.
Clearly I've been paying
God, don't be a
attention.
Rick. Carl. Comic is better than the show. I mean, that's usually pretty accurate on most accounts, right? So Game of Thrones light in that you don't get to care for the characters. Yeah, exactly. Like, you can still play Game of Thrones and not really just understand, like, oh, okay, there's different houses, and, like, I have to ascend to the throne. It's just like, all right, I get it. Get the goddamn house. Carl! Fucking Carl. Telling you, man, when there's a kid on a show, I'm gonna hate him.
Fucking car.
Fucking Carl. I'm gonna put some water in the Look at the eggs.
What? Oh, you got bagels.
Damn it!
We just bought bagels too.
I don't like this, that it sounds rattly a little bit too, because it makes me more self-conscious about all the shaking I need to do to this game to get it behave.
It'll let you know.
But obviously you gotta like let
You know
go
what?
or, like,
That sound
slightly
also
rattly.
sounds like
Star Trek.
you know when you start multi-ball in Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, the siren.
It's like the same sound.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
That's more the
Yeah.
I mean the
I love Ghostbusters. I miss Ghostbusters.
to get a Ghostbusters.
I wish I had a bigger house.
You need all the room.
I don't have any.
You have plenty of room. You just
I think I have to get
all
rid
your
of this
furniture.
desk. I have to somehow. I need to find a different place to work, and
She just has to get rid of all.
because
of
I
it.
need more pinball machines.
Just put
and
your desk
space.
up there, maybe.
I was thinking about the space up there is so tricky to work with, but I'm thinking about it. I might. I think I need to just finally let this big, huge desk go that I don't use except a third of it.
Yeah, if you
The
can
rest
get
of
a
it just
smaller
collects
desk,
crap.
you can even get one of those desks that like folds up.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I could have all that space. I can totally put a smaller desk up there.
Yeah.
I have plans.
I don't like desks.
Yeah, I don't either.
I feel like I get distracted at my desk. I have to sit in front of the TV to work.
Piece of
Is that weird?
No, it's not. I was doing that for a lot of
Yeah.
months
Yeah.
until I needed a monitor.
Because you have big stuff to see.
I
Yeah, more
ended up
detailed
having to
stuff
get
to
a
see.
desk because when I don't sit at a desk, I have really horrible posture. But when I do sit at a desk, I also have really horrible posture. But it's not quite as horrible as when I don't sit at a desk.
I do love that.
Ooh,
chair.
standing desk. Oh, that's a good idea.
I tried those back when we went into offices. I worked at offices that had them. We could request them. I requested like ones that you could adjust.
Yeah.
Not my thing.
Yeah.
I prefer just to get up and walk around. You know, standing desks. I couldn't concentrate.
What if you had something where it was like just slightly taller than a pinball machine and it just rolled over top of the pinball machine and then you could just like use it and then when you're done you just roll it out and then you've got a pinball machine. Because they have those types of tables like that. So IKEA sells them. They go over your bed.
Yeah.
That's Star Trek, man.
I don't know.
That sounds like Star Trek. Tell you what.
Okay.
I thought I was 3.
Player 1, I think.
Oh, I am player 1. You're right. Glenn's going to be doing her office at the moment. That's awesome. I mean, I love doing that. Like, that's like, I'm there are many reasons why I'm jealous of Dead Flip's new studio, but one of the main ones is because I love going into an empty space and being like, what am I going to put things? And I can put a couch here, and I want to make this look like this, and I get to make curtains. Like, I love doing shit like that. I love redoing a space. Like, that's why you're like, I need to find where your pinball machines are. I'm just like, well,
you want to
will come
my
over.
House? How much would that cost?
I wouldn't charge you any money.
You should
I would
charge
just make
me
you
money.
buy things.
Oh, well, I don't want to buy
Or
too
I
many
might like
things.
Marie Kondo that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be like, how many times do you sit up? Like when I go in there, I'm like, this love seat. How many times have you sat on this love seat this year? And you'll be like, none. And I'll be like, okay. then-
5.
Wait.
I could totally. I shake the machine, you know, and sometimes things
It
happen.
was just.
I asked a friend of ours if they could put
Does
this
it look
space
okay?
in a CAD
What is it?
so that I could like really consider
Yeah.
like some optimization
Yeah.
stuff. And they're like, "Are you actually gonna do this? Is it really worth my time?" And I was like, "Maybe
Does
not."
it look okay? Does
Yep.
it work?
There's an app you
we
can
can
do
see
that.
you. Yes,
I have an
Okay.
app. I've actually been doing that really because I'm gonna
I guess I should just do it myself.
I'm remodeling my bathroom. Did you know that?
I did know that. You have a leak, can't be fixed, so
I
may
have
as
a
well
leak
just.
that I have to get into the walls to fix anyway. And the first day I bought my condo, I was like, I need to remodel this stupid bathroom.
That's right.
So I'm excited.
BK,
yeah.
BK. We're set. That sounds
We
good.
have been at Dead Clip's channel a couple times, or what? Me and Rebecca a couple times. Rebecca took over for him for a week,
Yes.
like last year.
Yeah, and then she had some of us
It's
on.
been over a year because it was when he was on paternity leave, and
Yeah.
his daughter is like 18 months, I think now.
Yeah.
So, I didn't even tell you guys the other really satisfying thing I did the other day. I deleted 40,000 emails.
Oh, I could do that.
40,000 emails from my Gmail account. Because I'm just one of those people, I'll
just
get
let them go.
emails, and I just like, I don't need any of this stuff, and I
given
just leave them, and I just keep going.
Yeah.
And then so I had emails from like 3 years ago that were like coupon, like I had like 200 Joanne coupon emails.
Oh, man.
You know, it was just like ridiculous.
Hell.
And I was just,
That sounds
I
satisfying.
spent about 30 minutes, and it was just like, would you like to select all 9,000 conversations? I'm like, yep. Delete.
I'm upset.
Delete. And it feels so good. Click, 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 click. And now I just have to stay on top of it, so I need to like,
I'm just gonna let that happen every single time for the first time that I have the ball save on.
I just have to stay on top of it. Like, okay, all of the spam that I get probably about 20 spam emails a day. And I'm like, okay, I gotta systematically unsubscribe to the ones that I don't need, and then
You get
delete the shit.
resubscribed before you know it.
I know.
It's very annoying.
And what's super annoying that like how so many places are just like even as I'm job searching, you'll click on a job like because I'll get like things from like different like ZipRecruiter and things like that, and they'll be like, well, this was posted on this site. You click on it, you can't even see the job details without putting your email address in.
What?
I'm
This
like,
game is such a good tournament game because it's like,
Jesus.
you know, like we all just increased our score by the same
unsubscribe plus
increments
filters,
each
yeah,
time. It's
Slacker.
just-
I mean, but it's like one of those things where I've been wanting to do it for so long, and then it was just such an insurmountable mountain. Like my work email wasn't like that. My work email was very well organized. It's just my bullshit like, oh, here's an email from, you know, Sephora, which, you know, you don't want to delete the ones that have the coupons.
You know what? You know what? I realized I was running out of Google space or whatever, and I remember when Gmail first started, they were like, "Just archive it. It's fine. You know, we want to fucking look through all your email, so please just keep it so we can archive it and like figure it out."
Right.
I'm like, whatever. You can look at all my spam and all my weird Joanne emails.
Right.
But then
You get a lot of Joanne emails.
I ran out of space, and the archived emails count toward the space.
Ooh, is that why I have to pay money now?
And I'm like, that's bullshit, you dickholes. And so then I just went through and deleted
All the archives.
all the archives. And I'm like,
Well, so Slacker, I did that. I actually did that with my Yahoo account. I was just like, yeah, I just don't even go. And I mean, this was a couple years ago when it was actually relevant to have a Yahoo account.
Never want to get half ramped on that arena ramp.
Oh yeah, it's horrible, horrible.
Feels bad.
I mean, well, actually, that brings us to another interesting that I'd like to put to the hive mind. What should that be called?
The half ramp
Yeah.
that drains?
Yeah.
Getting half ramps.
Yeah, well, half ramp doesn't have a ring to it. Like, okay, you know, you
that's
get a
the
shot
skill,
on a
though.
Borg, you call it Borg. You got Borged. Like, there's...
It's in the common.
You got half ramped? I don't know if that sounds...
Rampled?
Rampled! Rampled! Oh, I like rampled. Hey, Scribs. I like rampled.
Start this game? No. Okay.
No. We're not restarting all day.
And I don't think that setting is even on this right now.
Lord in heaven.
We're not restarting all night.
No, because you can come back. Like, this is absolutely a tenacious...
I was dying
tenacity.
the last one. I came back.
It's true.
I hate it. Well, you guys are doing fine.
It's a game time televisionism. Is rampled. Okay.
Rampled. I like rampled. That's good. I like that.
Oh, rampled?
I mean, I'm just going to say half ramped, because that's what I say. But
Okay.
if you want to make rampled a thing...
I want to make rampled.
Stop trying to make rampled a
Stop trying to
Make rampled work.
Cool.
Can I have one more water?
Classic. I do kind of wish that the well walker was kind of like the Frankenstein from Daddy East, where he like had the balls in his hand and then he was just like.
Don't a lot of people mod the Will Walker? Like, I've seen some mods.
Oh yeah, so the one mod that I haven't seen in person, but I've seen on the internet is the Moonwalking Dead, and they change the well walker to be zombie Michael Jackson. Seen that before. You miss Walking Dead, Slacker? I don't either. There are peeps that can. Maybe they are the same kind of people that would survive a zombie apocalypse. I don't think I would survive a zombie apocalypse.
I think I would survive.
Yes. So,
But I suck.
Doc
at
Ray,
it.
they would change the music to be Thriller, and then everything is the same except the well walker is a zombie Michael Jackson.
That's cool.
I think it was in like Massachusetts or something. There was like a place you could play on location that had it.
That's neat.
They modded out the soundtrack too. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
People are so cool with like modding games and stuff. I wish I knew. I wish I had the guts for it. Like,
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and it's like also like possible ruining of things.
It depends on what you mod. Like, okay, so for instance, like the one that was floating around the interwebs the other day is the mod for a Deadpool. So in the right corner, there's like a plastic that's like a plastic chimichanga truck, and people actually mod that to be the actual like small replica like Hot Wheels truck.
Okay.
Apparently, it's not a Hot Wheels truck, but it's like a Hot Wheels. And it's a small Deadpool chimichanga truck, and they put it there instead. They put the flasher inside, and it's the same, except it's not a plastic. It's like an actual little car.
Yeah.
Which I think is a cool mod. Or like the Tron mod with like the little
Like
if you buy a mod that somebody's already made,
yeah. No,
they'll give you the instructions on how to do it.
sure. I'm just saying like people who like retheme.
That is crazy.
Like,
I mean,
like
I always say that I want to retheme something, but like the idea of doing that.
sanding down a playfield and like
Yeah.
re-screen printing, like that just sounds very risky and scary.
Yeah.
to me.
It's crazy. But when I see ones that have been done,
They're
I'm just
great.
like, wow,
it's so
this is
cool that
amazing.
people do that. I'm so glad that people have the guts for that because
Yeah. That's why we got to do a flip side that way.
I would love to try that.
We should do a flip
I
side
did
that way.
take apart my back box on my flip side.
Oh, you did? See,
Yeah.
that would be relatively easy to
Yeah,
get
we could definitely
we could do a new back.
box for sure. Opening the other thing, I needed like some.
Axe. That's all I know.
You got an axe. Good
Got an
job.
axe.
You're on the. You're
Got
on
some
your way
multi-kills.
to living through the apocalypse.
Played good enough at Barn that it gave me something.
Do you remember when this first came out, when they had like the thing that described the skill shot in the beginning? Where it like showed you like roll over this, and it was like an actual
I did.
DMD like description of what the skill shot was, and then when they one of the code iterations, they kind of got rid of that.
Interesting.
Fucking Christ.
I played a really version of this that had the old code before it got good at a place in Connecticut when I was out there for 24 hours at the Sanctum. The night before, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find pinball nearby because that's pretty much the only place. It's kind of in a nowhere part of Connecticut. So found a place, like had a plan, like, oh, we'll get dinner, we'll go to a movie, and they've got a Walking Dead, and it's great. And but it was the old code, and it was so weird to see how much had changed. I don't remember that though, but yeah, it was not fun. It was not nearly as fun. And also, obviously, nobody was like keeping it up or playing it well. But it doesn't matter. Even bad pinball is, if it's even a little bit playable, it's.
I always just get frustrated when something like integral to the actual game, like you walk up to an Addams Family and the chair shot doesn't work. Like they're just like, I can't play this. I can't play this.
I know. Only someone who knows about the chair shot though would say that.
I think Bloodbath wasn't even in the code. Like I think it was just Wellwalker. I think some of the modes weren't even in. Like it was really old.
I don't know.
This came out in 2016, I believe. Or 13.
Was it
14? 2014?
It was before Ghostbusters, right?
I feel like it was 6 years ago, so maybe 2014.
Okay.
Seems like it was around the same time as Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay. Well, you can post pass.
I bet Ghostbusters was afterwards. You can post pass, but you have to do it like super gently because it just wants to fly across. Yeah, it just wants to do.
It really, really is fast. My brain is not having it today. I think it's because someone took a bite out of it. They tried to.
Yeah, we were all missing some of our.
Petered into nothings.
I definitely feel like the zombie I look like on that picture today.
Jane, you're one, right?
Oh, I am. Player 1.
Me.
13 or 14. God.
Hate the whistle in the sound mod. What is the whistle in the sound mod, Pinball Howard? I'm not familiar with that.
For what? For Walking Dead?
There's a whistle? Is there a Walking Dead whistle? I don't know that. I'm not familiar with that.
No, I don't know that either. Why would they put a whistle?
Because they want you to whistle while you work.
Is that what they do on the show?
I don't know.
We should probably Snow White.
Straighten up our baby.
Which one?
Oh, the Playfield's a little funky.
Yeah.
Juggled.
That's fine.
And died.
Okay.
Zombies don't whistle.
Yeah, the zombies don't whistle.
What's your favorite zombie movie or TV show? And you can say Walking Dead if you want to.
Or book. Can we also say
book? Or
book?
Sure, yeah, book. Did you ever see Pride and Prejudice and Zombies?
No.
Did you ever read Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? Okay.
But I would. I'm reading a zombie book right now.
There are characters who whistle at one point, but I'm not sure if that's the one in the game. Okay, interesting.
Weird. So zombies learn how to whistle?
I mean, characters whistle. Maybe they whistle to each other to, like, let them, like... Maybe a whistle is something that the zombies don't recognize as, like, a sound, so that you could whistle to each other when you're like, hey, I'm nearby.
Okay.
Humans. World War Z is a really good book. Movie, not so much. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, classic, Shaun of the Dead. I think Shaun of the Dead is one of the best zombie movies.
Super funny. Great.
When that movie came out, I was just like, this is just the best. This is just the best.
Those two guys.
Like when they like come out of the thing and there's like the zombie and they're like, the guy's like, ooh, and they're like, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I mean, it's just so good. I love it. It's great.
There we go.
The Girl with All the Gifts book is good. Okay, iZombie is a good show.
I loved iZombie.
It's a cute show. I like it when they take like the idea of zombie and do something with it. Like there's the other one.
There's a lot of.
There's another one where it's like it's called like Flesh or something. It's on Amazon and it's where it's like zombies take a medication to keep them like passive, but they're like considered like they're like integrated back into society, but they're like discriminated against because they're zombies. Like the people are just like, ew, you're a, I can't remember what they call them, but they're like they call them something.
Yeah.
Return of the Living Dead. Yes.
That's a classic.
You liked the idea of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Did you read the book or see the movie? I'll probably, to be honest, I'll probably watch the movie. I should read it.
I might read. I'm reading a zombie book called. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Dread Nation.
Dread Nation.
It's about zombies in the Civil War. It's good.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That's what it's called.
I like that. So Jane's got her bloodbath.
She got the bloodbath. Yeah, it's called.
See, now she's
I
killing
have prison
it.
going too.
Well, she's got riot, prison, and more. See, and that was how it's done, baby. She stacked prison, bloodbath, and had riot going at the same time. So.
I see. And is it still going or no? No.
I just wanted that whatever that, I think that.
Santa Clarita. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. One more weapon for Horde. Oh, but that's ball 3.
Oh, that hurts. I didn't know. Needed to hit that yellow flashing shot.
Okay. That riot shot's tricky.
What did she say? She said, "I'll never get hurt again." I did it my first day.
I'm gonna do it again. I'll do it again.
Soft.
Do it every time.
Santa Clarita Diet is great, nerds. Like, I totally forgot about that show. And
I
it's
love
great.
Timothy Elephant.
I love Timothy Elephant. He's so great.
Even if he just does the same thing over and over again.
Have you watched Mando?
Yes.
Okay, when Timothy Oliphant shows up in Mando, I'm just like,
Playing exactly the same character.
and then he always plays, and he
it.
plays it well, and I'm like, I don't care. It's Timothy Oliphant, and you do you, man, because you are doing the Lord's work by just being alive.
I watched, I think, the first season of Santa Clarita.
I also watched the first season, and I haven't watched the second season yet. It's like one of those, like, it's the blessing and the curse of the Netflix, because they churn out so much content that it's like, I'll see something, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I liked that show like a year ago. I guess I should watch it.
Yeah.
So there is something to be said about, like, network TV, where it's like, you have to wait wait to watch it.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I'm watching Your Honor, which I think I mentioned last time we streamed together because there was an annoying teenager in it. But yeah, Your Honor with Bryan Cranston on,
okay.
I want to say it's like Stars or Showtime. It's in Prime. I don't remember what I have. But I think it comes out every Sunday. But I can never keep track. I'm like, wait, maybe there's a new one.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a new one. 'Cause I just don't. With the new shows trying to do like this syndication,
Yeah.
I can't.
Well,
keep
so
track.
I started watching The Umbrella Academy,
Okay.
which I like.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good. We finished The Boys. Supposed to be a new season coming out. We finished that. That was a little too hard for me to watch with the current, like, state of things in the world. A little too close to home, like when you're watching a show and you're just like, ooh, this is a little too, like, real. Like, when you watch something and it's, like, kind of quarantined or something, it was like, ooh, this is a little too real right now. Umbrella Academy is
Even
great.
The Walking Dead. I feel like we're
I'm still in season 1. Like, I'm still, like, chugging through it, but I didn't think I would like it, but I actually
I heard
do.
bad things, and so I didn't even bother. But
That's why, I mean, I was just like, oh, I don't know, and, like, I kind of scoffed at it, but I like it. It's keeping my attention.
I was just gonna say The Boys. Like, I feel like that's when I could see people being like, no, it's not good, don't watch it. And then a bunch of people being like, no, it's actually really good. You should.
The Boys has, like, certain things, like, it's, like, actually kind of gory in certain ways.
Extremely.
Where there's, like, something where you're like, oh, Jesus! It's gratuitous.
to the nth degree, but
great.
then, like,
It's great.
they commit to
They commit to it. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
The worst part about The Boys is based off the comics. I think that's the sad part.
What'd you say?
Never mind.
Okay.
So you think it's sad because it's based off the comics?
Son of a dumbass motherfucker.
Or, like, the comics were better and therefore, like, nobody will know what the comics are?
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, I like The Boys. It's easy. It goes down easy in my mind.
I mean, half the time I'm just so angry at those assholes. Like, I'm just like, ugh, I hate them so much. I think it's sad because it's reflecting society too closely. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, I agreed. We just finished the latest season, because I guess there's going to be a new season. Last week, I think, or earlier this week, and it was very close to, like, using memes
Proud Boy stuff in
to,
like,
like,
when you find out.
to build, like, a counter dichotomy to the truth and all this stuff. And I'm just like, this is way too real. Lock and Key. Oh, I liked Lock and Key. Lock and Key was great. I'm trying to think, because I think Lock and Key wasn't as bad, but Netflix shows have a tendency to lose my enthusiasm on the last episode.
Yeah,
like, I'll be into it, and then the last episode,
You're
it's
right.
almost like they want to explain too much.
We'll figure it out.
And then I hate it. Like, they did that with The Haunting of Hill House. They did that with Sabrina. There's been so many shows on Netflix that have started so strong, and then all of a sudden they're just like, we want to explain what everything's going on. And I'm like, no, that's not, we don't need that. We know, we're not stupid.
I don't remember it very well, but I definitely think I Am Legend is a zombie movie, right?
I Am Legend, yeah.
I mean, it's about like an
Zombie-ish.
outbreak
They're
that
fast
creates
zombies.
Yeah.
a monstrous.
Yeah.
They have
Group
like
of-
they have emotions and they're like fast moving, so it is like a slightly different. It's like it's a take on the zombie.
Oh, I definitely don't want to get into like the zombie purist conversation that's like, 28 Days Later isn't a zombie movie because zombies have to be slow and
I Am
no
Legend is
brained
so
and
sad.
whatever.
That dog scene, man.
I just realized that's a contentious topic. What's a zombie movie? What's a zombie really? Or we can just have it. Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear your thoughts. Is I Am Legend a zombie movie?
I don't know.
To people that don't care enough to tell the difference, for sure. Zombie existentialism.
I think it's
Am I a
based on
zombie?
zombie dichotomy. So yeah, I think
I
it's
mean,
a
that's
zombie. I mean, it's like
that's
apocalyptic.
I zombie.
He's-
Is she a zombie? Is she really?
She is because she eats brains.
She does eat brains.
Yes, but that to keep her humanity. To keep her from becoming.
So yeah, I guess what is a zombie, right? Because in I Am Legend, like those
You
guys
did it second place, Andy.
aren't really zombies, I guess. I don't think they're zombies in I Am Legend.
But also, who cares? Yeah. Okay. Fair enough,
Yeah.
Bone Little.
I
also
like this
his-
conversation.
I mean, no one really cares, but
There are a few things I don't feel strongly about, and this is one of them.
Yeah. There are a few things.
I mean, if you feel heated about zombie versus.
Did you see Zombie Land?
Well, so
Yep.
what is the definition of a zombie?
This is you can't let it die.
Of course I'm not gonna let it die. Come on.
Do we want to look it up?
That one was for Nate.
Did you see that?
I think he would have
It was
appreciated
a good
it.
one. Ooh. Not that one.
Can I
Not
be
so much.
player 2 always? Is that helpful for everyone?
Whatever. I don't care. I just if I'm
Do you
standing
wanna be
here, I
player
just start
two?
No, I don't want to be player.
Okay, I'll just always do that. And it makes it easy because then we remember.
Oh, a Lazarus. Is a Lazarus a zombie pinball?
Ooh! Oh, I
Came
like
back
that.
from the dead, and we say that. We say I came back
Is
from
it-
the dead.
Is it a zombie or is it like undead?
Like a Lazarus, just like undead.
Like,
Ooh, what's
like
the difference
a-
between undead and zombie? Well, vampires are undead.
Vampires are undead.
They're not zombies though.
No.
They're not zombies.
That makes me. That's why I'm like I Am Legend. They think they're more vampires than.
I feel like I Am Legend is like a cross between zombies and vampires in a way. Put that on the list of things that triggers Jane. Zombie purists.
That's it. Okay, now it was one of the few things I don't care about at all, whether or not. But now we're in it, and now I'll have an opinion. By the end of this, I'll have an opinion, and I'll feel
Dale and
very
Tucker
strongly
versus the
about it.
Zombies is pretty good. Was it Dale and Tucker versus Zombies, or was it Dale and Tucker? I thought it was named something else. That movie was great.
Isn't something in the world or something? I don't know. Or
Dale and Tucker or something.
Fucking
Versus Evil. Versus Evil. Just generic evil. Thanks, Bowen Little. Just generic. Just evil. Just evil. That I forgot about that movie. It's great. That's great. Well, zombies aren't anything. They're literally like they just are.
I think for a zombie you have to lose your humanity. I guess, but no. Then there's iZombie. So I don't know.
But pure zombies and I like hardcore zombies, because if she only eats little bits, but if she eats too much, then she starts to feel like she's losing herself, right?
I think
No,
if she doesn't eat,
if she doesn't eat,
sort of
she
like a
loses
vampire.
her. Yeah, she's like more like a vampire zombie. Yeah, they're very similar vampires and zombies.
Do zombies float or sink? Well,
I'd say they.
I feel like they would sink because because what makes us float is the air in our lungs.
And are fat.
Well, yeah. So I guess if it's a fat zombie,
fat
it's
zombie
probably
will
float. But also, do zombies because they always show zombies like decomposing? Do they go through the natural process of decomposition? Because there is also like methane gases and things like that our bodies
that's the
produce.
Walker, right? That's how he got all bloated.
Well, I think he was also sitting in grody water and like sucking.
He was like
Mummies are undead but are not zombies. Okay. What if they all what if it's like you know how like they have like the genus and then the phylum and like what if zombies is everything and then all of the little ones like the zombies is the main
everything
and then all the other undeads are other things.
But everything that isn't undead is a zombie.
What about the zombies and plants costume that I saw that one guy at one of the cons wear one year?
No, well, Zombies and Plants was a video
game. Yeah. So at one of the
Isn't it like a Zynga game or something?
It was.
Was that MGC or was that like
could be?
Or maybe it was Replay. Somebody had a really good.
It must have been Replay. There's no way it was an MGC. Although I guess there was some cosplaying in MGC.
It's the Midwest Gaming Classic.
Yeah, but it's only classic games, so maybe not MGC. They do like whatever. I don't know.
I never played it. I'm just trying to contribute to this
there's
useless zombie conversation.
This is my
super
usual
useful. What are you talking
Walking
about?
Dead process.
We're learning a lot.
Not hitting anything.
This is how I've been playing the whole night.
Oh, you can't see her, but it's starting. It's starting to become legendary, nerds. The pain has begun.
The old school concept of zombies came from a voodoo curse as opposed to zombies coming from a virus. Okay.
Oh, right. There's that. What's that movie? Where it's like, God, I want to say it's like the name of two animals or something in it, and it's like a new, like a voodoo curse. Into the Mouth of Madness? In the Mouth of Madness? That's not what I'm thinking of. God, I'm looking this up, but I have to do this now.
Major cat, undead. Those with a body and those without a body, like ghosts. Okay. With a body, without a body.
Zombie voodoo movie is what I'm Googling. Let's see if you can beat me to it. The Serpent in the Rainbow. I knew it was like a this and a that. I thought it was a snake and something, but the Serpent and the Rainbow. What? No, you don't. I don't even. You're talking about nothing right now.
There's a bubble. There's a bubble that's not supposed to be there, and I fixed it, but it's fine. It's fine. John Carpenter did Mouth of Madness.
Awesome.
I love John Carpenter.
I love his music.
No, I thought. Okay. I think we have one more ball. I love John Carpenter. John Carpenter music usually hypes me for playing pinball.
For sure. We should have that
This is horrifying for me because
why? I thought you like it when I sing and stare at you at the same time.
I do usually.
Don't you like it when I sing in your face?
John Carpenter, so it's good that you got scared. At least she did a good job. All right.
There you go. No, I do love it when you sing.
But only Disney.
It's my zombie face that can't handle it.
Yeah.
Right now. That's all. It's fine. Please sing.
Ooh, Mouth of Madness feels like a good Lovecraftian. Speaking of which, Lovecraft. That movie, or that show was bonkers.
Oh.
I loved it.
Bonkers.
The, what's it called? Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country.
That was really good. That was fun to watch.
It was fun to watch. Because every single episode I was like, what the fuck? Which is like something new and insane happened. And I was just like, oh my god. Okay.
I was like not expecting any of it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is fucking great.
Pretty great.
Oh god. Live. I want to live.
Okay, she's gonna live. Okay, what's she doing here?
I should get my blood bath.
She needs to get her blood bath. I got an extra ball one time on this game. This whole fucking stream.
Okay, I'll take it.
Was that it?
Yeah, now I can start a mode. And I can start another one ball maybe. I can stay alive and I can try to work towards.
That was my favorite
song
song to watch. Yeah, it was great. Okay, so she's in their bloodbath. Good thing she could hit the drops because I kept messing up hitting those drops.
Me too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, start riot. Riot, Pimble Howard says.
I want riot, but I'm out of it already because I couldn't get my drop targets for my.
Oh.
Oh well.
Poop.
Did you already get prison?
No.
Oh, you're close to prison.
Yeah.
You could start riot and then get prison.
How many she got before? Oh no.
Woo! Look, she moved it back in place. That's nice. Actually, it's still a little wonky, but
Feels like
It is wonky.
we've moved it a lot.
Yeah. How is it that other streamers are never moving their machine out of the way? I feel like I noticed, like... is it connected to the... I've just noticed that other machine... Like, I'm watching other streamers and I'm like, well...
Wait, you stay.
Move that a lot.
You stay. I'm going to
How are we doing it wrong?
I think it's because our rig is pretty close.
That's way too far. There we go. Good.
big moves.
See, it's pretty close to the thing, so I think it moves our rig at the same time.
Rubber footies keeps the game from scooching across the floor.
Well, we don't want rubber footies because then you can't move it.
Some of us love a good slide.
Scooching is one of the best words.
Scooch.
Scooch it up.
Scoochin'.
Scooch over.
Scooching.
Give me a scooch.
It's all about the scooch. Really hot scooching. Oh, we should make like hot toddies, but call them hot scooches.
Hot scooches.
And make them with scotch? Would that be gross?
Oh, no. What a waste of an extra ball. Oh, we have another one. Yay!
Don't nudge, tilt instead. That's right, nerds.
Don't nudge, tilt instead. I like it. Yeah, I like it somehow.
I like that it works
if
kind
you
of
have
both ways.
Both ways.
Yeah.
Then you
Don't nudge,
you tilt
don't
instead.
tilt,
But if
nudge.
you don't have
So-
a death wish, then you don't tilt.
I almost don't want to say this out loud because I feel like she's going to spend the next half an hour making it happen. But I think if you had them pulling the thing apart, right, so that it was like and coming out like they're doing in the actual animation, then you would get the sense of both of those things, right? Because if they're farther apart, like they are.
I put that thing together in a day. So.
Rebecca, it's
No, it
fantastic,
looks
which is why I didn't even want to say it because I'm like, oh no, she wants to fix like a bubble over here, and I'm like,
oh my god, that's horrible.
I'm not mentioning another a creative direction idea.
Because I'll be like, look at this thing I made, and he'll like, because it's his job to do this. He will see something and he'll be like, yeah, what about that thing right there? And I'm just like,
Yeah. Art directing. It's a
so
curse.
You have to tell me when something's wrong, eh?
It's
Art
perfect.
directing is a curse.
It is I have a reputation for noticing.
I didn't want to say anything
wrong on your outfit. You look perfect, but then it's like because you look so perfect, because everything is perfect. I just want to,
Well,
fix
so
the one thing.
if I made it so that don't tilt was slightly farther to the left, I think it would help. Like they're kind of closer together than
If we didn't have these
spread apart.
awesome head animations, it would have been zombies coming out of there, moving the words, and then we would have gotten the effect.
But Bowen Little actually did mention when he was like, "Oh, that looks good." He's like, "It kind of looks like don't nudge tilt instead," and I'm like, "Yeah, I did that on purpose."
Yeah, you totally. I bought it. Like I'm like, yeah, you're supposed to read
That
both
is
ways.
what the show does.
They do that.
Here.
That's what it says. It just, the doors are opening, so they separate, so you kind of see it a little bit more. But
The anger.
yeah. Thanks, Bowen Little. By the way, those zombie heads are from Bowen Little. He made those, and they're great.
There.
Don't get open inside. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? Sorry for what?
Never mind.
Don't be sorry for living your life.
I'm living my life.
She's living her nudge life.
I'm living my nudge life.
If people didn't want to see you getting ragey, then they wouldn't watch because we get ragey.
I always forget that I can start a mode while in multi-ball. I play this every time like it's a competition game, and I'm like, I gotta get this mode lit before I start this.
Well, I mean, it's nice. Oh, you could it's good to get into the habit of doing it like it's comp. Like, prison multi-ball. There Hey, Wolfman, how you doing?
Wolfman.
We're killing some zombies.
Let's get some
Killing some zambs.
here, huh?
Zamba dams.
There's our
Zamba lamba, wow, zam zaddy.
No, it was
Lamb,
okay.
lamb.
I think it was this part. It was the
Oh,
slamming.
was this making?
Yeah.
Well, okay. And the song I was also singing is supposed to be like the scary. It's like snake. Like if you heard it, it wouldn't be scary because it's like kind of triumphant.
No, okay.
Hey, Wolfman.
These zombies do look familiar. They're us. We died.
We should be in the. Or wait,
We're
switch
dead.
with me.
Why? What?
Oh, when you go across, it'll be like.
There we go. Yeah. My nose was eaten before.
Yeah,
I
your nose
turned.
was eaten. My eyeball is falling out. My cheek is gross. And then Jane's face, half of her mouth has been ripped
just
off.
gone.
I've got a perfect smile.
Second place. Thanks for popping by and giving us some pointers.
Yes,
We
thank
will
you.
see you soon.
Oh, Thursday, yes. We're to nudge on Thursday.
Yeah,
Okay.
we always nudge on Thursday.
Yeah, my brain is.
Are we not
subpar.
gonna nudge?
No, I don't know what. I don't know. But Sunday, you're gonna be gone, right?
Sunday, I won't be physically at the stream, but I can call in.
Okay. Cool.
Green hair is a good clue.
I'm out of town Sunday too.
We're unavailable.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah,
Got up.
do it. I didn't want to say that so like, yeah, do it.
Just go.
Just go. Just do it. Now we're in zombie order. Now in zombie order. Well, she went first, so looks bad. But we actually have been going in zombie order
Weird.
for a while.
Yeah.
Weird.
Me, you, and Jane.
It is weird.
Thanks again, Bo and Little, for making those zombie faces.
No! Oh. No. Uh-oh.
Wow, she's just not.
What did I say? I said
said
we're not restarting tonight.
Not restarting tonight because we all have had less than a million points in the first one. And then you can end up having Karma is, I believe, Pinball Karma is coming for Anna. We'll see.
You never.
No, she's gonna crush it.
Yeah, of course you will. And then we'll suck. It's fine. It's fine.
Still, you did say we're not restarting tonight.
It is her stream as well.
Yeah.
She
well,
I've been having really bad days, and you guys have been
It's fine.
doing
It's
that.
fine. No one saw anything. Nothing. What are you talking about? Nothing happened. Everything's fine.
Everything's super cool.
Everything's super cool. But yeah, if you don't hit anything, it doesn't. So this is what Gavin was telling me. So and it did it for hers as well because he thought he was in a tournament.
Who's this?
Oh, it's ball safe. Ball safe. She got so mad she didn't know it was ball safe. No. So he was in a tournament. This was like Walking Dead was like kind of newer-ish, and he said that's double.
no, it was perfect. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
I'm
But
not
that's
happy.
still more. It's still more than it was.
Yeah, it's fine.
He said that.
I'm gonna let this settle down.
So he didn't hit the ball at all. It didn't hit any switches. It hit one switch. And there's like a switch, the Woodbury switch. If it rolls over that, it doesn't matter. And he didn't touch anything. Drained, no ball save, no bonus. It doesn't say bonus or anything. It just goes to the next person. And they thought it was an error. And so he got to play the ball again because they thought the game had errored on him. When this game does that, see how she didn't hit anything? It didn't say bonus. It didn't do anything. It just moved to the next person
Yeah, why
without
is
saying
it doing that?
Because she didn't get any bonus. She got 0 bonus. And so saying bonus 0.
This game is
This
so
game
unusual
is
in the
so
fact
weird.
that you can hit ramps all day. If they're not lit for anything, you don't get any points. Other games
Yeah.
have switch hits count in a way that this one doesn't.
It's dumb.
It's amazing. It's The Walking Dead. It is.
It's pretty on point. It's pretty on theme.
Does not care about your feelings. Does not care about what you expect.
Yep, they're like, we don't do things.
We don't make a good game. We make a bad
It's
game.
a great.
It's a great game.
It's only great
Except when
if you
that
know what
happens.
you're doing.
Just like surviving a zombie apocalypse.
I guess.
Only great if you.
About 5 years ago when I was still like regularly running, like I was running close to 3 to 5 miles a day.
Nice.
Obviously with rest days, but for the most part. I took like a quiz where it's just like, how long will you last? And one of the questions was like, how much can you run? Like, can you run from like a zombie apocalypse? And I think it said I would last 80 days.
Wow, nice. Anna,
She's so mad.
someone predicted this.
All right.
So I actually used to run as well. I feel like it was probably forever. It feels like forever
lost
ago,
all-
but it was probably like 6 years ago. I ran regularly, and I had
Take a shot. She needs a shot.
She's walking it off. She's walking it off, guys. It was an app that you listened to. It was called Zombie Run, and you would put it on. You could like listen to your music, but then it would also be like, oh, they're coming up behind you, so you better pick up the pace. And then it would be like,
What?
And then you would like get supplies along the way, and you'd score points. And it was just like it was a game based around running from zombies and getting back into like your home base.
Did you love it?
It was fun. It was like after a while, I'm like I'm not distracted about the fact that I'm just running now.
Yeah.
But
It's good to like
first,
get
it's like
you in the
it was
habit.
distracting. It was a nice distraction for sure. Has anybody heard of that Zombie Run?
I think you're too, right?
I am.
I feel like once you get into the habit of running, then you don't need the app, but that's a good way to get you started into
Yeah, it's
it.
like a reason. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna play this game, and I'm gonna do what it says.
Everybody hates walking. It's mean.
I know. Do you know? I'm struggling today. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
Sorry, everyone. I woke up late.
Like a gummy or something?
Ooh, you should play one-handed, and then you won't be mad at
Yeah, I'll
what
play
you do.
one-handed from now on. That's it.
No.
That's it. No more two hands.
No more two hands. No more two hands.
Yeah.
I think you're just gonna want to play it more and more and more just because it is mean to you.
Maybe. I don't know. I love Ghostbusters. That's mean.
It is mean.
But I don't know. I think those huge outlanes are like everyone talks shit about the fucking Ghostbusters gap, but those huge outlanes are fucking worse, in my opinion.
Ooh, let's take a poll. We should take a poll. What's worse, the outlanes of walking or the flipper gap on Ghostbusters?
You really want me to do a poll?
No.
Okay.
Informal
poll. Informal poll, guys.
And can't be bothered. So
Anna's too
I'm
mad.
still giving her shit for restarting this game.
Yeah, I mean, you can forever.
These games, they go. Like, I'm still gonna try to get 100 million points in Ball 3.
I know.
Even though I have 2 million points.
No. Ghostbusters is worse? What do we ask?
I think. So they both have magnets that can fuck you over when you've been doing a fantastic job playing the game exactly the way that it asked you to play it.
Yeah.
That being the premium, obviously, on Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
But I think Ghostbusters tips because of the flipper. I think the flipper gap. A lot of times in tournaments, they'll set the tilt like much looser than they normally would on a Ghostbusters to like account for the fact that they're expecting you to have to do some crazy move to avoid that center, bigger than you normally would, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I like them both.
Yeah, I don't.
Own your drains, Anna.
Who said I didn't?
See,
Who said I did it?
The big flipper gap.
I should have.
Oh, I like that big flipper gap.
added it.
I mean the big outlane
I
gap.
hate those outlane gaps.
But also,
And guess what?
there's,
I'm not gonna own 'em.
Hardly any
I
points
hate
in
'em.
bonus. So if you're like tilting is trying, you just tilt until.
Tilting is also raging.
Well, tilting is raging.
In my case. Alright. You guys, I'm gonna get a better attitude.
But once you feel like that about it, I get it. It's hard to like get yourself out of that. Like the problem is when that happens and you're playing in like Pinburg and you're like, fuck. Like I have the worst attitude right now because all these games are out against me, which is what everybody feels at Pinburg anyway. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to remember to, like, have fun at Pinburg. I'm doing this for fun. I like these games. I used to enjoy them. Uh-huh.
See, that's just bad playing, though.
Yeah, that wasn't the game's fault.
I hate myself. I'm gonna go over here.
I'm so mean. I'm so mean. I'm as mean as a pinball machine. She's laying full out on the couch right now, and I have to commentate what's happening because it's not on camera. I'm player 2 because I have the lowest score, I think.
And what are you gonna do on your ball?
I'm gonna try to open up my prison because I don't have that done. But yeah, start a mode, start a multi-ball. That's always the idea. Get all those drop targets down a bunch of times. I think the skill shot can be actually really important on this game because a lot of times it does come down to like a million points. She's getting herself up. She's getting herself back on her feet, folks. She's coming back. I opened the prison.
Okay. Hey guys, sorry. You're gonna go cry in the bathroom? Yeah. I get it, Ghost Call.
Didn't give up though.
That's right.
I didn't almost have it,
But you didn't tilt.
I didn't tilt that.
So that was cool. You're going up, you're going...
Debounce.
That was good.
Shaking, shaking, shaking.
Zombies will not wait 5 minutes for you to complete a warm-up routine.
Stretch constantly like a cat. I do need to stretch more.
Stretching feels great.
Mm-hmm. I just hear a DNA combo?
Yeah, that's my ringtone. Text message me and hear a DNA combo. It's my favorite sound. Yeah, I kind of Pavloved myself with the DNA combo sound when I was renting Jurassic Park and put a lot of work into trying to catch them all, to get all of the combos.
How'd you get the sound? Like, did you
I asked someone for it.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
And then I learned how to convert MP3s into text messageable sounds. So,
cool.
Yeah. If you want it, I can put it on your phone too. Because I've got it done.
But if you want...
It's really fun when you are playing Jurassic Park and then you hear the sound and you're like, text message or DNA combo? No, I don't know. But I just think it's a joyful sound and I like it.
No.
It makes me kind of giggle every time I hear it. Because I'm like, hey, I got the DNA combo.
Okay.
I'm a nerd, okay?
Another?
All of them, yes. That's the hand interaction people look for.
Here's the thing why I think this game makes you mad. Because all the things that you want to do are like dangerous. Like you want to get a multi-ball. Okay, well you got to hit that guy first, which is kind of dangerous, and then all the other shots. You want to get this multi-ball. Okay, well this one it's not very easy to hit. Like everything's hard.
Absolutely.
Everything's mean.
That's why it's
hard.
It's the perfect theme for pinball because of that, right? Like you can always just be like, well, yeah, it's hard, it's dangerous, and you're never in the clear.
You're never in the clear.
You're never
always
safe.
almost gonna die.
I don't like that. I don't need that. I'm always gonna die in pinball. There's never not dying.
But this game can have a lot of nice flow to it.
It doesn't though. Because everything sucks.
It sucks when you light all your modes and then you drain right after.
Yeah. It does suck. And why did you drain? Because the game sucks.
It's mean. It's mean.
You're on hot
Still, if I had to play Star Wars or this game, I'd pick this game.
I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, because I mean I don't know. Honestly, I like
Wolfman says life is dangerous.
I think more people. You can get so lucky and so unlucky on this game, and everybody knows it too. So it's like, or at least knows like enough. And Star Wars,
That's two.
is also the same. You can get so unlucky on Star Wars, but it's harder for people to actually get lucky.
How am I supposed to play this game if I can't even save it out of the outlane?
Well, you're just jacking it too hard.
Well, you have to because it's a mile wide.
You gotta nudge.
God. Oh my God.
Don't nudge. Tilt instead.
She's been reading it all night, and it's just starting to get.
She's like, I'm doing what you told me to do.
I'm tilting instead of nudging.
40 million, one ball, coming on up. It's very doable. Definitely very doable. How long is the rental for? She just got it, so it'll be for about a month. AIQ had to leave. Walking Dead in its place. What a stark contrast between the two.
I like AIQ.
I do too.
I think it's fun.
I like
AIQ
it.
is really fun.
But it was sad to see it go. But I am happy to have
A terrible hard game.
A terrible hard game.
Hey, okay.
Anna's just not happy with our rentals. Like, I'm like on the tail end of my Jurassic Park, and she's just like, I don't know if I want to play that game. And they're like, Walking Dead, and they're like, I don't like that game either.
I'm just
like hard
I'm a
games.
negative person.
You're not a negative person.
I like hard. I like some hard games.
I think just with this game, I see what's happening. This is like snowballing. It's like you have one bad one, and then another bad one, and another bad one, and now you're like mad.
That was a fair tilt.
It's fair.
I should not have gotten away with that, and I didn't. I will admit that. I also would do it again in a heartbeat.
You know what? Nobody has ever asked me to do a zombie call-out.
Okay, you heard it here. Next time you want your call out, say, from The Walking Dead, please. Or you could do the Norman Reedus ones, like, we don't know them well yet, but you got bit.
I do like some hard games. Like I like.
Okay, Anna, I'm going to give you a little challenge. I'm going to cut you off before you tell us the games you like.
Great.
Sorry, I did that.
Fine. It's fine.
Have you played a mode in this yet?
Yeah.
CDC one, like, just go for just drop targets mode first.
That's what I've been doing, and I can't fucking get anything
If
done.
that's all you've been doing, stop doing that and just try
And I
to
did
get
that
prison.
once, and I got prison once, and then I was like, okay.
I just didn't know what you were trying to achieve and
Oh, see,
getting
that's
mad
where
about.
she's mad, is if you just go for those drops, then you will want to kill yourself.
I thought you weren't, but yeah. Like, how about this? No, I got it. And this is something I'm really looking forward to doing on this game when I get frustrated about other objectives, is just trying to get walkers. Because that gets your extra ball. So just hit the shots that have the little lit
the white
shot.
Okay.
And just do that.
I'll try and do that right now.
I'm gonna bang into the. Maybe I'll bang into
White
some
shots,
other
and then
stuff.
you'll go-
But you're just
you'll
like
get-
aim for those
prison.
things. Because those are the shots you need to get down in your bones anyway. And
I'll try that. They're all lit.
yeah.
I thought she said zombie prom. Ooh, zombie prom. That sounds fun.
I don't know what a zombie prom is.
Only if everybody was dressed as zombies, and then it was a prom, and not an actual zombie prom where you go to prom and half of the people there are trying to eat your brains. That would probably not be that fun. That probably wouldn't be very fun.
So I've been watching Community for the first time.
Oh yeah, okay.
The show.
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
I have not. Is Chevy Chase an asshole?
Yeah. I mean, we talked about that, and I
Surprise,
can't stop
surprise.
thinking. And apparently, he does get kicked off the show at some point, so I'm looking forward to that. But they had an episode, a Halloween episode that was an actual zombie outbreak, which felt a little like jumping the shark for me. Mm-hmm. I'm still watching it. I'm trying to forgive them.
Am I 3?
I don't know.
2.
Is it me?
Oh, it's 3. I thought I was. Oh fuck.
No.
Did I play the wrong ball?
No, I was 1.
I don't think I was
No,
player
you're
1.
3.
So yeah.
I'm player 1.
Okay.
Ew, zombie porn would be gross.
Yeah, this was a bad game for everybody. I mean,
Well, we're on ball 3. Or no. Are we on ball 3? No, we're on ball 2. We got one more.
Okay.
No?
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes? I think.
hard to see. Oh, look at our instant info.
Oh, thanks, Chomp This.
We'll try.
The zombie heads were made by Bowen Little.
Oh, 2!
He hand drew each of our faces from photos and then zombified us.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm into it.
I love it.
I'm into it.
She knows how I feel today, so it's perfect.
And it was like one of those things where I made sure and asked you guys because I was like, I'm gonna put zombie faces of us on here. Is that
Here's what I love about it, because I do love that we have like, it's just hair. It's like that's the only real distinctive thing that needs to be there, and then it's just like have fun messing us.
I feel like each
have
one
fun
looks
messing
like
us up.
They do look like us. I think they look like us. I mean, in a gross, dead, floating in water head kind of way.
Sure.
Yeah. What is the story behind the Fishbowl zombies in the show?
There's like a character called the Governor, and he has like a He had like when you first meet him in the show, you're not quite sure what he's up to, but like it then kind of reveals like he goes into his like what they call him like a man cave, and he literally has a wall of just heads that he's collected that he like looks at.
Gross.
So it's like somebody who's clearly like likes.
He keeps his zombie daughter in a closet chained up because he like refuses
he
to
clearly likes
kill
killing
her.
zombies too much.
And then particular zombies he collects and keeps their heads in jars of.
So we got killed by this guy. So now we're in his jar.
And it's because they're still alive, because the only way to kill them is to destroy their brain, or so they all have to. It all has to be headshots, right? But he just cut their heads off,
You have to
put them in jars, and they're still living.
Destroy the head or remove
Because the head is removed from the body, so the body can't do anything.
I see. So just cutting off the head doesn't kill them.
No. So he just keeps them.
Weird.
Yeah.
So, okay. So it doesn't need any sort of blood supply to be a zombie.
Yeah, you don't want to get too far into.
No, you don't want to get too far into it. No, but it's interesting because my brain is showing.
Yeah, no, you don't need.
I was close.
It's hard to understand how like muscles and metabolism work in the Walking Dead walking world, but
that's pretty gross.
Death guns, either or. I'm going Walking Dead. For me personally. They are night and day different. How they're going to try to make you feel.
For me,
about
it's
life,
TMNT.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If you could only play one of these for the rest of your life.
It would be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Because I like the song.
Wait, if you could only play one game?
Like, if we're choosing... I mean, that wasn't... The question is TMNT or Walking Dead. And I'm making it into which one do you prefer, and then... I mean...
Walking Dead makes me so angry right now. I'm gonna keep an open mind. And perhaps...
I think you're
It's like you're acting like you've never played this before.
Yeah, I used to play it and be okay with it. But today, I'm not happy with this game.
How a bummer. Thank you.
That was good. I'll
agree.
get my mind changed. I'm just in a funk. But right now,
if we were playing TMNT right now, the answer would be opposite.
Wrong.
Because you would still be in the same mood and you would still be mad, but TMNT would be the game
TMNT is a fucking jerk.
Am I wrong?
That might be
If
true.
you can't hit the shots, TMNT is super fun if you can hit everything, but if you can't, it is Brick City. And of course it's like, yeah, you could describe every pinball machine that way, but god damn do I brick like a crazy person on TMNT.
Nice emote, Glow Skull.
Makes me crazy.
Which Black Knight, Arthur Pendragon? The first one, the second one?
Fury? Wait, no, what's it called? Rage? What's the...
Sword of Rage.
Sword of Rage.
Black Knight 2000? Oh, Sword of Rage Pro. Oh, yeah.
I love Black Knight.
I like the Pro.
I wish there was a Black Knight to play somewhere.
Yeah, the Pro's
especially the Pro.
is a good challenge. Of all the Black Knight music, I mean, they did make a vinyl of the new one. You can get the vinyl of the
I was
the
one
new
of the
music.
first people that was just like, you can't have a Black Knight without an epic playing field. And then I played the Pro, and I was like, holy crap, is this super fucking fun? Oh my god.
Oh, did you not know there's a vinyl? There's a vinyl record you can get for the Sword of Rage.
Oh shit.
I mean, it's like a limited edition special thing, so it might not be that easy to get, but I'm sure you could if you wanted it.
I think it came with the game when you bought it, or maybe
The premium, maybe. I'm not even sure about that. I think it like premiered at like CS or something. 2000 is so good. The music is.
2000 is so good.
I agree.
I think it
that
has
music
great
is the
music.
best.
It's got great music. It's got funny
Sorry,
call-outs.
the playfield's a little.
It's janked.
It's a good challenge. I like that game a lot.
But I'll tell you what, this game doesn't have call-outs. What call-outs does this game have?
Multi-kill.
Multi-kill. It has some good ones,
He has a couple.
but just not very often. It is a stress fest. It's a stressful game from top to bottom. There's very few moments of joy. Extra ball is lit. That's one of the good ones.
Got that extra ball before it tilts.
You got that jack. It didn't tilt. Now you can't move it that hard this time. You're doing it sideways. She's doing it sideways. You gotta move it forward.
No, you're on
You gotta be like Roger. You gotta go.
I'm like a fucking kindergartner right now.
It's fine.
Well, you've had a few tantrums, so
I've had some tantrums. It's very true.
we're trying.
Wait. Oh yeah, I did have an extra ball. Yes, I already played it.
Don't tilt, nudge instead.
Right? Yeah, I played my extra ball already.
I didn't
must
tilt. I didn't nudge.
I mean, nudge instead.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You have an extra ball.
Nudging is
Shoot
good.
again.
I mean, I thought I did have an extra ball, but did I play it? I must have played it
You must
because she's
have.
on it. I must have played it
It's my game. It's my.
because it's already on you. Whatever.
Wait a minute.
Let's go to the tapes. It doesn't matter. Now you can be rough the machine. You can rough it up.
You have your dangers back, but we don't need to tell her that.
Oh, see, that was so nice. So dainty. So dainty.
Okay, now my thing is
Dainty
that
nudge.
You gotta get back into that
Dainty
Pinberg mindset, like that
Son of a
moving the
slut.
game is. Did you say son of a slut?
Yeah, she says things.
Oh, that's another show I watched. We like whizzed through because it's like 30 minutes a piece. We whizzed through the history of swearing.
Okay, yeah, Netflix was pushing that one hard for like
It's
a day.
funny. It's
Okay.
cute. Nick Cage is Nick Cage. I'm
He's
sure
in
he
it?
filmed it. Well, he's like
He
the
made
host.
it. Okay, that's why it was being pushed so
And
hard. I'm
he-
like, why would I watch
I'm
this?
sure he filmed it in like 3 hours.
Oh, just all you gotta do is
Because
say
they-
it's a Nick Cage thing, and of
Well,
course people are like,
he
oh,
only does like he's like kind of the
host.
and then they have all these different comedians and stuff that weigh in on different swear words.
okay,
You can't even move their machines an inch. You sneeze, you
nice.
get toast.
And it's in a mode.
Jaded, I told you about my friend
It was in a mode.
who tilted
And
on a
fucking
plunge at Pinberg.
This.
Yep.
I
That's
really
the
do
one
want
we
to
do.
get.
What do you do?
I really do want to get Last Man
What do you
Standing,
fucking
and
do there?
just going for walkers, right? That's what that is. I am
It is
going to
sometimes
absolutely try
it
for
will-
that.
It'll dead bounce on the
It's
left, but
90%
sometimes
of the time.
yeah. Okay,
I'm
so
gonna fucking take those
do
numbers.
nothing, and
Less.
it might do less.
Just do more.
That's fair. Fine. Okay.
Barn is your go-to first mode, yeah. Yeah, Wolf, that's definitely a way to go. Wait, Wolf, you had this game previously, right? Did you get Last Man? I'm sorry, did you already answer that and I just missed it?
What's happening?
Wolf is in.
Hey, well,
And I think he had this rental before.
he had it at least sometime during
Or
the
he had
pandemic.
it. No, you had Star Trek last time, but you had it.
Is it feeding bad out of the pops? Yes, Wolf.
It's feeding fine for me.
Fine. It's feeding the way Walking Dead feeds out of the pop.
It's shitty.
Sometimes.
Wolf.
It's
Sometimes.
impossible.
It's shitty.
Other
No.
times you're like,
Here's the
okay,
thing. I think you're working too hard because when you try to do something, it'll drain. But if you do nothing, it'll dead bounce.
You guys have seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The
One more.
Paul Rudd's character, like
Do less.
do less. Trying to teach him how to surf.
Yes.
So just
I do love that.
embody the do less,
Paul
and
Rudd.
then being like, well, no, you're not. You're not moving at all. You have to move. You have to do something.
You have to do something. He's like, you told me to do nothing. See, like it'll.
CNK, I know we got mentioned on the on the pinball profile.
That was so
That
awesome.
was so awesome. Jeff Teolis is great, man.
Like, can I just say, you know, we just started streaming this year. We've been streaming for a very short period of time, and
yet
we've gotten so much love from the pinball community. I'm just so
here's what I would like to say. Yes,
excited and happy about
the community has been great, but what I love is that you've done it with such regularity and like dedication that you just get better every single time. Like you've gotten so good so fast because you are doing it regularly, and you know I believe in, you know, getting a little intense about something. And the fact that you guys are like, we're going to do this 2 times a week, you know.
And we have been.
Or more.
It's crazy.
When
we feel like it.
Making it so my brain
And then
isn't
there's 2
broken.
of you, like, and well, me too, but you guys are like encouraging each other, so, you know, it's awesome. I love it. It's weird to think it's only been like less than a year.
I know.
Because we had talked about doing it for over a year.
Well, it's like,
it had been like an idea.
classic. I'm the classic person that's like, I really want to do that, and then I just don't.
Yeah,
I just don't.
We
We hold each other accountable. It's great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching us. We really appreciate it. It's been
It's been really fun.
it's been a really
fun,
crazy fucking
especially
year, and this is definitely the brightest spot of this year. Has been Hot Nudge.
It might have been harder to do.
Oh, Dragor! Hey, you subbed us! Stream so nifty! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for that sub. Really appreciate it. We love you guys. I love it. Moody, thanks for that. We're just dorks. We're just glad you guys like us being dorks.
We are dorks.
Wait,
We're total
who
dorks.
played first?
I did.
Okay.
We're in head order.
We're in head order now.
Cool. That's a thing.
We're talking about this, the heads on the screen.
Yeah.
Guys. Thanks, Trucker.
Did I go straight down the fucking center of that magnet?
Yeah, I
feed?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what?
Classic.
This game is poo.
Variety about pinball and a variety of other things. Yes, especially about dongs. We've talked about dongs
It's way too
on
much.
television. Way too much. Yes. You know the games to choose and to not choose against us if you ever have to play us.
That's right. You're getting a lot of information.
Clearly.
About.
Pick Walking Dead against Anna. Jesus, she hates it.
Yep.
She doesn't though.
You know what
this
she's
is
gonna
the thing.
do? She's gonna.
She
here's
doesn't,
what's gonna
though.
happen.
It's all a
I'm gonna
hustle.
pick
It
it
is a
against
hustle.
her in
I
a
know
tournament,
it.
and she's gonna kick my.
She knows how to play this
ass.
game. She's just
Because Anna in a tournament,
in a
Anna in
mood.
competition is a completely
She's going
different bird. She is a
to be
phoenix.
fine on this game. Don't pick it against her.
I am so good at losing to Anna.
What should you pick
I am
against me?
So good at losing to Anna.
What would you pick against me? I know what I'd pick against you.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, Jurassic Park. Yep. That's what you should
Okay,
definitely pick.
so are you
But
going
here's the
for
thing.
picking
Actually,
for
no.
your strength? or-
Exactly. You're right. I'm going to take my answer back.
No, because that's your strength.
No. Here's why it's not. Because this is how Anna's brain would work if I did this in a tournament. If I picked Jurassic Park, she'd go, she's only picking that against me because she knows I hate that game. And therefore, I am going to play this game the best I have ever played this game because she thinks that I can't play this game because she knows I don't like it. So that's why I think I would play like maybe Harlem. I'd pick Harlem against you.
That's
One of her
probably
favorite games ever.
yeah.
She loves
and
it.
I own one,
She
and
owns
it's
it.
gonna be different.
Well, there
would
is the
absolutely-
owner's
and I like
curse.
it too.
It's the owner's curse.
So I'm gonna go with a
Yeah.
Harlem Globetrotter. I'm taking it back.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I mean, what you're saying makes sense.
Spite fueled is that's
I feel like
a lot
you do a
of
good
fuel.
You do good spite fuel too.
I do, but
Yeah.
I know you do too. So
So maybe
Two
I
of
should
you
pick
are
Jurassic
exactly
Park.
the same in terms of playing against you in any capacity. It's
Totally.
this is. I mean, here's the thing. You don't want to have a weakness. That was my whole idea before COVID. Why I'm like making the rounds
Yeah.
at various arcades, playing things always, so that there's just like. Oh, this is the one game I play constantly because it's
Yeah.
the one I like. Like, make yourself play everything if you're going to compete because you
Yep.
might have to. And you
Yeah.
don't want to think like, oh, this is my weakness.
Well, because of that, our weakness was older games.
Yes, that's
because there was not very many on location.
But luckily, the rule sets of those games sort of it just once you start being able to grasp where everything built from, you're like, okay, I get it. Like there's a scoop there, there's a spinner. I'm probably gonna have to hit those things.
Oh, farts.
But it is a slower thing, and the flippers are bigger.
Yeah,
They do have great battles on Star Wars. They have terrifying battles on Star Wars. You guys are like Jedi masters on Star Wars against each other.
taught me everything.
I did.
Nerds is taking notes. Yeah.
Being coached is a very powerful thing, but it takes executing it to fucking being able to do it. So
Yeah.
Nope.
But yeah,
Okay.
we love
No.
coaching.
Well, there's that
helping each
classic
other
thing,
out.
and I've said it a couple of times. I don't know if I've said it on stream, but there's a commentary at the World Championship, and it was Adam Lefkoff and shoot, what's her name? I can't remember the female commentator. God, I feel like a dick. Anyway, he asks her,
Was it Deborah?
No, it wasn't Deborah.
What she look like?
Pretty? I think she has a slight accent. And I think he said her name wrong a couple of times, and I think she had to keep telling him. No, it was at Women's World.
Oh,
it wasn't
was it
Snow,
Helena?
and it wasn't a moto.
Was it Helena?
It might have been Helena.
I don't know if I'm probably saying her name wrong.
Deborah's pretty. I just said it wasn't Deborah, and then she
No,
asked me what it was.
Yeah, no, we did not.
Deborah's gorgeous.
Deborah's a gorgeous woman. We're not talking shit about Deborah. She's
It
a
wasn't
gorgeous-
Snow. It might have been Kaylee's wife. Yeah, it was Yasmin. It was Yasmin.
Oh, Yasmin, yeah.
Because he kept
amazing.
calling her Jasmine, and then she's like, "It's Yasmin."
Okay.
But anyway, he asked her
She's an
like,
amazing
"Okay,
player.
when you pick a game, do you pick for your strengths or do you pick for your opponent's weaknesses?" And she was kind of like, "Well, I mean, I kind of try and do both. Like, I pick a game I'm really good at, but also if I know that they're not really good at that game, he's like, no, you have to pick like one or the other." Basically saying that like if she didn't answer the way he thought that she should answer, that it was wrong.
That's awesome.
No, we weren't paying
That
attention.
was really great.
Sorry.
Well, it was just like
Ooh, I smelled great.
I know.
Yeah, I wasn't the last one.
I know. I don't know what's
Moobot
going
loves me. I'm not even on right now. Hey Chicago Hobbs, how you doing?
Hey, Chicago Hobbs.
So it got me thinking because I strive to be the player that picks for my strengths, but I feel like the level of play that I'm at.
Oh, it's always medicine time.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
I feel like the level. I thought it was at midnight that she gets it. Did you guys move it?
We moved it, yeah.
They've been working on it.
I feel like at the level of play that I am versus other people, I sometimes do have to pick for a weakness of theirs than a strength of mine, because my strength may not outweigh their strength, if that makes sense. Like if I'm going to pick a game that I'm super strong on, and then the other person is also super strong on it.
For me, it's not about whether I feel strong on like a game. It's whether I feel confident in that machine.
That one particular
Yeah,
one.
like one I've played before, or one I know that like, okay, I've made these shots.
It is an interesting psychological question, right?
Yeah.
Like, what does it do to you to think you're hoping for someone to fail versus to hope that you're gonna have a fantastic game on a machine that you know?
That was so stupid!
This is me. I get it, girl. Rage on.
Okay.
You guys actually make me feel.
You see that? I had one drop, and then I would have had bloodbath, and I fucking like blew.
Yep.
Hi guys. Now who's the kindergartner?
Who would have thought that I would be like
Brick stuff.
the chill one playing pinball?
I know.
Like,
Tell us how you really feel. Yeah, seriously. I'm sorry. Oh gosh, I did blow your speakers. I'm so sorry.
remember when I used to be
Sorry,
the
guys.
one we didn't want like new bells playing around because we
Who said that? That's not true. I never thought that.
Nobody said it, but I feel like it.
No. No, if there was any time where it's like maybe we shouldn't have New Bells play against you, it's just because you're so fucking good, they'll just be like there was a time that some bells that we playing at Logan, who are bells now, who are like top bells, would play really well. We're just like, well, I don't play good enough to be in bells. I'm like, what are you talking about? And if your first experience is to play against Jane, who's been the champion for like 3 seasons running, I get it. It might be kind of hard.
It's my weakness.
It might be a little hard to play against someone who's just like, you're like, yeah, I got 1 million. And she's like, yeah, I got 77 million. You're like, oh, okay.
But also, it depends on who the person is. Like, it might activate.
It's true.
A competitive
Because some people are
spirit.
just like, oh man, like I had no idea that it was even possible to get skills like that.
Into it.
That's how I got into it. I'm like,
I didn't know
Yeah.
that I did.
And you always get better when you play people that are better than you.
Yep.
You get better
Yep.
because you're like, well, I want to beat them, and then when you do, oh my gosh,
pinball.
Like, okay, have I told you this story? Should we do nudges right sometime soon?
We should. Should we do it after this game or?
We'll do it after this game.
Okay.
I may have not told you this story, but we had so we did a flip frenzy. This was, of course, before COVID. It was last year sometime. Did a flip frenzy, and Bone Little was there, and we were playing, and
was that which flip was one of mine? Flip frenzies?
maybe
Okay.
it might have been.
All right.
Anyway, it was great. And Bone Little was having a hard time. Like he was like, he wasn't as competitive, and he
Nice
got
job.
a certain whatever. I got like 15th place or whatever. He's like, but I beat Jane. Like the only thing that he even cared about, he's like, I don't care that I got I got middle of the pack. I beat Jane on that one game, and I beat her. And like that's the thing, like, you remember. You're just like, I don't care where I landed in that tournament, but that one game where I beat Jane, I remember. I remember that game. It's true. It's true.
It's true.
It's true. It's true.
Jane.
First time I bested. See, everyone has I bested Jane this one time. First time I bested Jane in a Tuesday tournament at Logan. It was magical. Right? You feel leveled up.
Yeah.
It's great.
She's very good.
You always remember your first.
She's very good.
I mean, there could be worse things.
Hey man,
Yes.
you're a force to be reckoned with. No doubt. No doubt. I didn't care. I did horrible in the tournament, but I beat the guy who eventually won state. Exactly. You when you beat a good player, you're just like, wow, I did it. Because there's also the nerves of playing. So like let's not discount when when you go up and you don't know anybody in the group. That's why I kind of like playing in other cities and stuff, because you show up and you're just like, I don't really. Who's this guy? I don't know who this guy is. And you just play and you play well, and then you find out it's like, oh, he's been winning this same thing like the last couple of weeks, or he's like second in the state or whatever. But when you know the name, like you walk up and you're like, oh, you're gonna play against somebody that you've seen.
Raymond Davidson.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you can play against Raymond Davidson. Oh.
So that's
Fuck.
it's the opposite for me though, because it's like if I know the name of the person I'm playing against, I will play a lot harder and different than if I don't. And then I'll get like, oh shit, I underestimated you so hard. I played it safe instead of, but because I feel like how do you think about that? Okay. If you're playing against somebody that you absolutely knows how to kind of come over the top of whatever score you're going to do you play against them differently with that knowledge versus playing someone you don't think knows how to achieve a score on that game that you you can get?
It depends on the tournament you're playing in, obviously. If you're playing in a tournament where it's like, okay, people paid to be here, it's like, it's Expo or it's Pinburg. Never underestimate.
Well, to be fair, I pay attention also, to who's playing. But if you run up against that rare person that just happened to never really do tournaments, but also happens to have played all the time and be very good, and I have definitely run across those people who it's their first tournament ever, and you don't know who they are, so you just expect that they can't possibly be that good, and then you're like, oops.
Guys, that was a good one. That was a good
you know.
one. I saved it. Only one danger on that shit.
Nice.
I guess the question is like, should you always play the same way against everybody no matter what, or should you play different when you know for a fact that you're playing against a player that
when you put it in the context of playing safe versus taking risks, I think that makes it more relevant.
There's ghosts upstairs.
Okay. I think that makes it more relevant because it's like, okay, playing it safe versus like taking the risk of doing a shot that you might not be able to hit.
I agree. So I do, but I think there are some players that would, I don't know. Yeah.
No.
Jaded, I play like I'm always playing the best people, even with people I've never seen in a tournament before. Okay. I mean, that feels like the most confident way to play is just to play the best, to get the best score you possibly can, but I don't know if top tournament players play that way. I think top tournament players go for safe things sometimes when they know a situation, or they think they do.
I think some top tournament players probably, because imagine how much, because we're not even talking about the amount of physical energy it takes to keep play at that level. Like, it's just exhausting. When you see how some people play and how physical and active and like, I don't know if I could play like that for 12 hours. So when you're like, say, and I'm talking about like players like Ray or Escher or Elwyn, like they probably don't put as much effort into some of their matches because they don't have to. Like, why expend the energy? But you can absolutely be sure that if they notice in ball one that they're kind of people always say like, Keith got activated. Like it's ball three and he's stepping up and he's below. And that's when he starts like really playing hard because he's like, well, if I don't fucking do this now, I'm gonna lose and it's gonna be over.
Okay, slacker.
I love putting up 2 billion.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Star Wars master ringer understands everything. Yeah.
But also, Slacker, you point out a different thing. Right, exactly. You play really hard on ball one, and then you just intimidate the shit out of everybody. Like, that's another way of going.
Yeah.
That's another way of doing it. Like, if I saw a 2 billion on Star Wars on ball one, I'd be like, God damn. Like, that puts the pressure on.
There's a lot of people in our community in particular that get very activated by those huge scores.
Right.
It depends on the situation for sure. Like, it can either completely demoralize you or it can just be like, oh, I can do this.
Yeah.
I guess I have to now.
Really? Okay.
I guess now I have to.
Well, I guess we're going to do this.
Yeah, it can just how you're feeling.
One of those, huh?
It can just be how you're feeling that day, whether it just completely demoralizes you or...
shaking in your boots by ball three, yeah. That's always the worst, is like when you've like done well. Like,
you don't want to do that against Nick. He will never get demoralized by a high score, and
he'll see it as a challenge.
Only make him play better. And I'm trying to be like better at that.
Yeah.
But
what's Jane's best advice for a pin noob? Just be yourself.
Sure. What? I mean, I don't know. I guess what do you want out of pinball? Like, like...
Was I 2? I was 2.
I was 2.
No?
I'm not 3. You're player 3. I'm player 1.
Okay. Aren't I 2?
I don't know if you were... We're playing in head order.
Okay.
Head order. No, that wouldn't make
not
sense.
head order.
Backwards head order.
Okay.
Yeah, best advice to a pinball noob. I'm not...
Best advice to a pinball noob, hit what's flashing.
Well, okay, yeah. Again, what's really the question?
How noob are we talking?
Like a pinball competitive
like
noob?
A person that wants to get like better or has never played before and wants to play one good game. I don't know. I can't advise people to be like me because it's just stupid.
A fledgling competitor, Glow Skull says.
Fledgling.
How competitive are you?
Be the ball.
Be the ball.
Well, look, I spent a lot of time realizing very quickly how many games there were out there that I didn't know the rules of. Once I realized rules were a thing, and that can make the difference between hitting one shot and winning a game or playing for 10 minutes and still losing, I realized that was going to be kind of a hard thing to catch up on.
Sounds like bad code to me, but
Well, sure, but a lot of old games are that way. So
Like
I
Walking
think
Dead?
no. Anyway, I did. That's where I got a lot of mileage out of the pinball arcade to try to play games that I never got to play before, especially in tournaments, and actually study and watch videos. I watched so many competition videos in the early days. Of games that I had never seen before, because that's how you can get good in modern times, where a lot of these players have been playing since the 80s, right? 70s, and now just from the 2000s on, there's recordings of them playing, whereas before they had to hang out with each other and learn things on their own and stuff, and now it's well, we can actually watch this and hear commentary, and so I did a lot of studying that way. Just watching good players do things well that's my advice. That's my advice.
Watch good players.
Watch good players.
Streams.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, aren't you up? You're one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we had it.
Well, hey, there's always hope.
Watch more pinball streams. Watch this stream. We'll teach you everything you need to know.
I love it. You brought it up. No! No! Try again. Well, that
Watching
was
does
rough.
help.
You guys
Yeah.
saw that, right?
Woo.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, that was great. And I mean, I guess it depends on what you're watching. Sometimes watching competitions can be tricky if you've got good commentators that are telling you what they're doing. But otherwise, watching a stream, I think Carl's usually pretty good about telling you what he's doing.
Yep.
Jack will
really
explain what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think Ray's pretty good about telling you what he's doing as well, especially when he's playing a game that he designed. He'll just be like, well, I'm doing this, and this is why I'm doing this. And I think a lot of streamers also, I mean, if you want more from them, you can always just ask, well, can you tell me what you're doing or why?
Yeah. But yeah, just
Hey, Rinku, thanks for the host. Hi.
hello.
Hi.
Pinballvideos.com is an amazing resource for a fledgling competitor. I
my
think.
God, I almost
If you really
Playing Harlem too long.
So I've been playing Avengers so long that the first thing I do when I've been walking up to not Avengers games is holding down both flippers to get to instant info to look at what my computer grid is, and it's that's just in my muscles now.
See,
and I'm
now I don't know
just-
anything about the computer grid stuff. I should learn that shit. I should rent it and learn it.
Yes, you should.
Because I think that somebody's going to know more about it than I do, and
Yeah.
I'm going to get my ass handed to me.
That grid is very important, especially in terms of getting the big scores at the end. It's also early on. It's an important thing. It's as important as the Walking Dead drop targets are.
Really?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Well,
You can play the game without it, though. Same you kind of can't play the game without the drop targets in this. I mean, you can get a multi-ball, but you will never play a mode, right?
Right,
If you
and the
don't-
modes are worth so much more. Even if you get a prison multi-ball, you get one mode and hit 2 shots, and you'll blow whatever you got on prison out.
Yeah, Los will explain shit when he's asked, especially.
Who will?
When you're in the zone, you're in the zone. Laser Los.
I'm
That's
doing
true.
poor, Jogger. I'm not doing
wanna-
great.
Don't expect them to tell you what they're doing while they're doing it, but a lot of times they'll kind of give you some okay, the way I approach this game is this, this, and this, and that's helpful. There's lots of really great YouTube videos of streams as well.
I'm bad at talking while I play, but when you guys left the gear here, and I did get to be on my, I'm not even gonna show anybody that I'm on. I'm just gonna
get the bug after that.
I mean, I've clearly have it. Come on. I just haven't bought all of this shit. But it was fun to be okay, well, wow, people are watching, so I guess I'll just talk to myself right now. And when you start, I think that's a good way to start, is just What would you say to
streamers
yourself? Like, what? Yeah,
Some
yeah.
streamers turn the number of viewers off just so they always.
They're just
like
always
it's the
talking
same
to
amount
themselves.
of
Yeah,
people all
just
the
saying
time.
what they would say. Yeah, I agree. I think that felt a lot better than.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, we got another host.
Jumpus.
Hey.
What's that soundbite?
Stop
I
this.
don't know what soundbite is happening.
It's like welcome to the Billionaires Club from Bride of Pinball.
No, that's the sub one.
What's the host one?
Oh, it's like I can speak.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's
I
hosts
think it's like
and
I can
raids
speak, and it's like oh no. It's that one. It's from Bride of Pinball.
we can't keep up. We can't keep up.
No.
We're not part of the Pinball Network, but we are pinball streamers, and there's lots of great Pinball Network streams and non-Pinball Network streams.
Are we doing the
check them
nudges
out.
right?
They're great.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Not just right.
Yep.
Because you wanted to wrap up probably around 9. So.
Yeah, we
I feel
start
bad.
to wrap up.
If you guys want to do it, if you want to be the people doing it,
No.
you always let me do it when I'm
Because
here.
you let us.
Do you not want to do it?
No, I do.
Do it.
Do I not?
Do it. Well, what do we have? What do
We have Deadpool stickers, guys.
We have Deadpool stickers.
But wait, let me see. Look at this.
No, it's yours. You do it.
I don't know if you're gonna like it though.
No.
It's kind of light. It came out kind of
No,
weird.
I like it. It's holographic.
But here, Jane.
Okay. Ooh, sneaky love.
We made new stickers.
We need stickers.
Here's
Okay,
one of the
so-
prizes. Okay, no one can see it.
Yeah, 'cause you can't. It's
You
so
can't
rainbow.
see it.
It's iridescent.
It says Sneaky Lock,
And that's
guys.
why it's sneaky.
So it's a sneaky lock sticker, and then we're gonna throw in one of these stickers. How about Iron Maiden hot Nudge sticker?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
So-
a good one.
Sneaky lock, and then Iron Maiden hot Nudge sticker. And maybe we'll throw in an extra little judge. Little key.
Aww, that's a
Little
good
key
one.
judge.
Okay, guys. So no, just right. If it never anyone's never played it before, I'm gonna just do a brief introduction. What we do is we turn off the camera that shows the score. Jane is gonna play one ball.
Extra balls count.
Extra balls count as the one ball. And you guys are gonna watch carefully what she does
I love this.
to try and guess her score after that one ball.
Yes,
Whoever
without going over.
guesses closest without going over, just like The Price is Right, wins those stickers that you saw.
Yeah.
Where'd they go?
She put them over there.
Okay.
Quarters. So the floating zombie head was actually done by
Wait, hold on.
a viewer,
Until you tell me.
Bowen Little. He also he's my partner, and he helped me. He hand drew all the ladies of our zombies. Oh, it's probably locked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's locked.
No, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready for you.
Okay.
Um.
We're all ready.
We're all ready.
Have you sent Pinball Howards
I
out
have
yet?
not. I just got new envelopes, so they're coming soon. Sorry, I put them on.
Yeah, Homer, you can participate as much as you want. Feel free to participate if you have won previously.
Yes.
No worries.
Definitely, Homer. Hopefully, did you give us your address? Probably.
Oh, thanks, Quarters. Oh, yeah, he sent it via email. Or no.
Oh yeah, it was email.
Did Homer? Yeah, Homer.
Yeah, it was email. Okay. I'm very slow to get them sent, but if you win again, that's great, because then I could just send it in one thing.
Quarters, he does actually do graphics. He's a graphic designer, so when he offered to make us into zombies, I was like, can you do that? And he's like, yeah, that's what I do.
Beautiful save. Look at that. Oh, shit! Look at her. She's
She's
wrangling
playing
it.
like she's playing a good character. I can tell. I can tell. This is activated
Nice.
Jane.
Nice job.
That's some good nudging. That's some nice nudging.
Got some hot nudges going. Beautiful.
And this machine is tilty. It is definitely a tilty. Tilty. You
Okay,
tilty
she's got her mode
motherfucker.
lit. Which one will she choose?
I was going for my tunnel.
I think my zombie really captures me.
Ah,
Well, it
well,
is
there's a
working
tilt.
bad, and therefore
She tilted it. She tilted it. I know you can't see the tilt,
No.
but it was tilted.
That was tilted.
So that is it.
That's it.
That
So
is the
now
ball.
Let the guessing begin.
So you saw that nudge. There's not a lot of call-outs in this game, so it's really difficult to know exactly what she got going on.
Is play the song.
Go ahead and put in your guesses without going over.
Sorry, guys.
No, that's fine. Don't give them hints.
Well, okay. Oh, okay. I mean, I wanted to play a mode. That's okay to say.
Look at these guesses. All very good guesses, you guys. You guys are doing great.
Oh, you're giving them.
No, I'm not. Maybe they're horrible guesses. You guys are guessing horribly.
The last guess you make is your guess.
Final guess.
Your final guess, by the way.
yes.
So you can guess again.
You can read into whatever
like,
we're saying.
You can guess again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type a message saying no more guesses, and then any message after that doesn't count.
But
we had an issue one time.
only because it was so close. Like they both guessed like right at the same time.
Yeah.
So.
We we have to make the rules as we go.
Yeah,
it's fine.
It's fine. 420 mil.
Nice.
Wolf. Nice. Ooh, it's here. It's ending. It's ending. Get him in. Get him in.
Right.
Get him in. 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 You can do it
Still
before
happening.
she's doing it.
I haven't done it yet, so
you can
just
still
keep
guess.
guessing.
Wait, type in the thing
and then do
before you
it?
turn it on. Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta say, guessing over.
Guessing over.
Guess over. That's it. Rocco got the last guess in. Okay, now you can turn it on.
Here they are. It was 2.2 million, guys.
2.205.
All right.
$1. Let's see what we got.
Okay. We got.
Oh, quarters 2.3. You're so close, but you went
2.3.
over.
Super's ready. Has got 1.6.
Super's ready so far. Is it?
Closer to 2.
Closer to 2.
to another
2.1. 2.3. Megsy, you were just barely over. 1.9.
Another 2.3.
1.9. Did he guess again? Hopefully not. Okay, we'll find out.
Arthur Pendragon, you got 1.9. So far, we've got Arthur.
So close.
Arthur, 2.7, 2.4, 2.9, 1.6, 2.54, 2 mil.
Wait, but that quarters said something else later.
Yep, they put 2.3. Oh, quarters, you overshot it. Looks like Arthur.
Well, no, somebody had a 1.9.
Your first guess.
Yeah, your first guess would have won.
Your first guess would have won. So Arthur Pendragon had. Oh wait, no. What was the 2 mil? Oh no, yeah. Arthur Pendragon at 1.9 million. Congratulations! Sorry about that, quarters. It's not just for us.
I know.
Sometimes it doesn't go in your favor.
Yeah, it can't.
Sometimes second guessing will make you lose. Sometimes that makes you win.
Sometimes it's worse. Yep. So
Nice work,
Arthur
Arthur.
Pendragon, you want your stickers?
As a reminder,
Email us your address that you want them sent to.
Sweet holographic sneaky lock.
It's brand new.
Cool. It's really awesome.
It's kind of hard to read, but
It's hard to see because it's holographic. It's shiny.
It's sneaky.
it's sneaky.
We also have a Hot Nudge Iron Maiden thing, banner, and a picture of my cat.
Which is great. So yeah, just email us hotnudge@gmail.com.
Hotnudge@gmail.com.
And we will send those over to you.
Jane, do you want to finish the game while we look to see who to rate tonight?
Sure.
That sounds like a great idea.
Let me write these down.
So we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna probably raid another pinball channel. What a fun night this night was,
has
you
been a fun
guys.
night.
It's been fun.
Super fun.
I always have a good time when we're on here, but tonight was good. I liked our conversations.
We'll play The Walking Dead again.
We'll definitely play it again. We have it for so Jane has it for a full month, and you know Jane can't stay away, and we can't stay away from Jane's house.
Yeah, we're addicted to Jane.
We're really addicted to Jane. But let's see who's playing. So Johnny Demonic is playing some pinball, although it looks like he's also signing off. So he's gonna pop over somewhere else. I wonder where he's going. The Pinball Mafia is playing some Whitewater Iron Overboard. The Cephalopod is doing some awesome homebrew work on his Sonic game. Love that. Izzy Pinball is playing some Batman 66. It's always a good one. Oh, he goes to my channel. Oh no. I hope not. Don't come here. I'm sorry, Johnny. Don't come here. Oh, second place. We should go to second place, Andy.
Second place.
We'll pop over to second place, Andy. He's playing some Attack from Mars.
Yeah. He's great at this.
He's very good at Attack, and he's a channel supporter. So we're gonna pop over there. But hey, guys, this has been super fun. We'll come back on Thursday. Second place, Andy. Did I spell that right?
We don't know what we're gonna play yet.
We have no idea what we're gonna play.
We don't know what we're gonna do.
Does
that work? Okay.
But we're gonna have a super awesome week. I hope you guys get to play real pinball or virtual pinball or otherwise.
And I'll try to be in a better mood. I'm sorry.
No, you were in a great mood. Everybody loves it when you're sassy. We love you no matter what. But we're gonna pop over. Bye, guys.
Bye.
We'll see you this week.
Timing.
It's this
Perfect
week.
timing.
Bye. 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 Bye 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 bye.